From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey, I'm Shawn Mendes.
This is Selena Gomez.
Drizzy Drake.
Taylor Swift.
Post Malone.
Camila Cabello.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Right here. Turn up.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show. I can feel.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
You guys are so funny, man.
$20,000. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing that? This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Powered by Air Transat.
Let's rank them.
Okay, so we got a phone call asking if we could rank Maurie's cries, because if you remember, right before Maurie picked up his puppy, Andy Monroe, he read a text message from his dad where his dad just was like, I'm so proud of you. I think you're going to be a great dad. And then Maurie had a breakdown, and it sounded like this.
You guys are going to have a lot of fun and enjoyment. Anyways, have a good time creating enjoyable new memories. Mazel tov, Dad, a.k.a. Grandpa. I never thought I'd hear him say that. Andy's my son. I just want to be a good dad.
Maurie, do you want to come in here and be a part of this? Because as we said, this isn't like ranking in it's more how vulnerable you allow yourself to be on this show, which is this. We always want this to be a safe space for people, but that doesn't mean that we can't, rank things, right?
No, it's about being vulnerable.
It's about being vulnerable. Yes, Maurie. Now, you were in that other room just now, and you were crying listening to you cry.
It's just that part where Maurie says grandpa.
Where Maurie says...
You guys are going to have a lot of fun and enjoyment. Anyways, have a good time creating enjoyable new memories. Mazel tov, Dad, a.k.a. Grandpa.
All right.
Okay, so that was that. That was new puppy cry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can help us rank these, okay?
That's a
Because
good
I think that you're the most objective here. Okay, so what do you have over there, Mocha?
I have when Maurie was crying because the city of Toronto was getting rid of the old TTC the streetcars.
Okay.
To replace with the new streetcars.
Okay, yeah.
And there was like one left in the city.
Okay.
And it was the last weekend that this one streetcar was left to go around town.
I won't be able to sit on that with my dad anymore. And immediately thinking I have that memory and others don't.
Why do you think that memory stayed with you?
Because it's such a great memory and I love my dad.
Yeah.
And when the streetcars are gone, there goes my memories with it. Oh my God, the streetcars.
Oh, there's that.
Okay, here's my thing though, is I'm sensing that is yes, that was streetcars, but you have such a fantastic relationship with your dad, Maurie, that I'm jealous of it, man. Okay, so that was streetcars. That's a good one, because that almost made me cry when we talked about memories with his dad. Okay,
so you want more memories with his dad?
Please, what do we got now?
This one's from Father's Day of 2016.
Okay.
A note that Maurie wrote to Frank, and then Frank replied, I think via text or email.
Okay. That was the most incredible, beautiful letter you have composed. Thank you. That is all I need. For that matter, that is all anyone would like. The letter you wrote... The letter you wrote is something I will cherish. I read it to everyone here. Thanks again. Love, Dad.
Oh, wow, man. You're killing me. Okay, so that was Dad letter.
And then we have the time Glitter Gary from...
Oh, this is a good one.
From Big Brother
Canada was here.
Very flamboyant. If you don't remember Glitter Gary, very flamboyant, gay. And Maurie, you looked at him as some sort of icon at the time, right?
Yeah, he was just oozing with icon.
Okay.
So many people who look up to you. You were such an inspiration. What do you have to say to all of the people who loved you?
That's Glitter Gary. That's hilarious. Okay, yeah. Okay. That's ridiculous.
And then there was a time that Maury's talking about George Michael after George Michael passed away.
Oh, my God.
But how he's sad because of how sad his husband, Damnit Matthew, was.
The fact that he died on Christmas Day, and Matthew was the biggest George Michael fan and had everything. Sorry. And just seeing Matthew break down when we heard that he died was your idol. Like, there's nobody left of that caliber. We're just losing everybody.
Okay. Oh, that one almost got me again. Hearing it with the music.
Can you control yourself for
hearing it with the music?
Okay, George Michael. Oh, this is tough, man. Okay, go ahead.
And then I have one more.
Which is the Gord Martineau one yet?
Which is Gord Martineau from City when he got let go.
Right.
Maury was real busted up over this one.
He is the reason I do what I do. I mean, he didn't die.
No.
I could still call him anytime. But it's like his voice and everything is my life. Sorry. And I just can't. I'm sorry. I just don't think he should be gone. Like, even one more year,
Okay, that one's my favorite. That one's my favorite. That's number one for me. Yeah,
Gord Martineau?
That one's my favorite.
I can give you my top three.
Okay, Gord Martineau. Yeah, what's your top three, Maury?
Dog, number one. Big Brother Canada, Gary, number two. And Gord Martineau, number three.
Wow, really? Yeah, I think as far as like how vulnerable and just the amount of emotion that came out of you, I'm going to say Poppy is definitely number one.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Shoot.
Poppy,
okay. Poppy number one.
Poppy's
Mocha said
definitely
Gord
number
is his
one.
number one.
No, sorry. So I'm changing it because we started talking about this because of Puppy.
Right.
So Puppy number one.
Yes.
And then, so for me, Puppy number one, then Gord Martineau.
Right.
Number two. And then Glitter Gary at number three.
See, I'm of two minds with this because there's genuine emotion which busts me up because I know, even though I goof, I'm wildly jealous of Maury's relationship that he has with his father. And so I sort of lean towards those just for raw emotion. So the streetcar one, where in my head, he's crying because they took the streetcars away. But now that I listen to it again, he's crying because it's a memory that he has of his dad. And that makes me want to cry. But I prefer the ridiculous ones as well. And the idea that Maury would cry over a contestant from Big Brother Canada, or he would cry because Gord Martineau got let go. Those are ridiculous to me. One more year. Yeah. So it's tough for me because I want to say, like in my heart, I want to say, Puppy, streetcars, and dad letter. But the other half of me wants to go Poppy number one because it's ridiculous. He's not your son. Poppy number one, and I also want to do Glitter Gary and Gord Martineau. But I'm going to go with my heart on this one. I'm going to say it's Puppy, streetcars, and then dad letter.
Oh, we all have different ones.
Here are all the texts coming in. Puppy, streetcar, then George Michael. Another one said Puppy number one. Somebody else said Puppy, Father's Day, Gord Martineau.
Like Father's Day was a good one.
Father's Day was a good one.
And then another one, and on this, Puppy Cry, hands down, is number one.
Muzzle Tov, Dad, a.k.a. Grandpa.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
We haven't read Apple reviews in a while. These are the reviews that you leave on our page through Apple Music. So thank you for these. And every single one of these are 5 stars. Actually, except for one. There's one that's 3 stars. No. But there is someone to blame for it. I'll get to that in a sec. Roz and Mocha Fan 101 gave us 5 stars. Roz and Mocha are the best. Dear Roz and Mocha, I love the podcast so much. Thank you guys for being the best. You always make my day. By the way, I like Roz better. Sorry, Mocha. P.S. Sorry I can't give you a better review. Love you so much. Bye. MKL Brasseur writes, due to my work schedule, I don't get to listen to the live show as much as I used to. The podcast allows me to listen to the most important part of the show, Roz and Mocha, instead of having to wait for music and commercials. Been a loyal listener since before the show started. Keep up the amazing shows. Every show has me in tears. Jackie, 7420, gave us 5 stars as well. Thank you very much for that, Jackie. The subject line is saved my life. It says here, you guys are amazing. You have no idea how much your show helped me. When I was 15, I had severe anxiety in the car. And one time I was in the car in the middle of a panic attack and I heard Mocha's laugh and I started focusing on the radio. And I went from being a crying, shaking heap to laughing hysterically. Fast forward, I'm now 23. I have my own car, and every morning I drive to work. I listen to you guys. Sometimes I still get a little nervous, and I turn on the podcast, and you guys help me calm down. Thank you for everything you've done for me. I love you guys. Also, Mocha's my favorite. So thank you very much for that, Jackie7420. Now we will get to TKRO, who only gave us 3 stars.
Ugh.
The subject line is Maurie stealing/scamming.
Oh. Maurie, you're ruining our average.
Roz and Mocha are funny, but Maurie's antics are effed up. Stealing from businesses and even friends. SMH. So obviously referencing like a super old episode of the podcast of Maurie talking about stealing.
See, that's the problem when everything just sort of lives here on, in the podcast world forever. And that is, you could have evolved as a person, but if somebody just starts at the beginning, they hate you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Totally.
you could have changed. You could have learned from all your mistakes. And now in all the new episodes, you could be great.
Yeah.
But if somebody starts at the beginning, it's going to take them a long time.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
I haven't stolen anything in a little while.
What's a little while? What's the last thing you stole? Honestly, and don't do goof here. What's the last thing you stole?
Just hotel soaps and shampoos. It's my thing, right? That's like
Right.
I can't leave them in the room. It's just I can't do it.
When is the last
It's an
time that
addiction.
you've had to take advantage of something? See, I think when it comes to stealing, though, it's what you consider to be stealing. Like if you go to a restaurant and you say it's your birthday to get free cake, is that stealing?
No.
Yes.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
Of course it is. It's not your birthday.
No,
You're
but it's not-
lying.
No, but that's not theft. It's lying.
Sure it
No,
is.
but
It's
you know
not
what?
theft.
Okay, but no. But you know what I mean. It's not in the spirit of it. It's dishonest, and somebody may feel that you stole from them, that you lied to get something for free.
It's a cake made for people's birthdays.
But you know what I'm
If
doing, though.
don't
You know what I'm
use
doing.
them,
You know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. Right?
It's not theft.
It's not theft.
No.
Okay.
I say it is.
No, not at all.
So other than hotel
But
soaps
The
and
knife
shampoos.
I stole from a restaurant, that's theft.
Why did you steal a knife
It was
from a
a great
restaurant?
steak knife. It was really heavy. It was fantastic.
Where did you? What
The keg.
restaurant? Oh, you stole a knife from the keg.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, just one?
Yeah, because
That's weird.
how am I
You
going to
know,
get another one? I was the one eating. Took the
Wait,
one I
did
was
Matthew
using.
know that you stole the
Not
knife?
until we got home.
And what'd he say?
He was like, "You can't." Like, he's like, "We can't bring that back because how are you supposed to do that?" He's like, "Just
Wait, and where did you put it?
up my sleeve."
You carried a knife.
Just until we were outside, then I put it in my pocket.
And then you pulled a knife out on King Street?
All right, I have 2 more reviews to read to you guys. This one says, greatest podcast. Always a good laugh with the 3 of them. Never a dull moment. That comes to us from Shashank0690. And finally, Isa Sajol gave us 5 stars as well. Best podcast ever is the subject line. I still have a lot of catching up to do because I just started listening to their podcast, but I always listen to them every morning while driving ever since November 21st. They always make me laugh and more awake while driving. I love you guys. You always make my morning. So thank you very much for that, Isa. We appreciate it. And keep sending in your reviews and your ratings. We get these through Apple Podcasts. So in future episodes, we'll shout you guys out. We love doing that and reading your reviews as well.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So I don't even know where this was. BuzzFeed, I guess it was. It's super interesting, though. The question was, can you identify the song just by the first line?
Oh, damn. This is like the Kiss 92.5 hit machine.
It is, but just the first words of the song, though.
Ooh.
Not the hook or the chorus or the whatever else. Just the first words of a song.
Maybe.
And now, do you want me to read you the first words, or do you want me to play you the clue? So it's the first couple seconds of the song.
Yeah, play.
You wanted me to play it for you. Okay,
I was going to say read it.
Do you want to go head to head with Maurie?
Sure.
Yeah, Maurie, do you have your buzzer? Mocha,
hold on.
do you have your buzzer? This will be fun. Shem, I need you to come in here and be the judge on who buzzed in first because I'm going to have a lot going on. Okay.
Hold on. Get my buzzer.
Okay, so again, can you identify the song by just the first lines of a song? Okay? So here we go.
Okay.
Are you ready, gentlemen? We're going to start with number 1.
Okay.
So number 1, the first lines of the song are... Oh,
No, that was me.
No, that was Maurie. That was Maurie.
Was it Maurie?
Yeah, 100% Maurie. Maurie, what is it?
It's Prince, 1999.
Incorrect. Mocha, what is it?
That is Prince, Let's Go Crazy.
Correct.
I got Prince.
Yeah, but you didn't get it right.
Okay, no, I just wanted to feel
no
good
half
about
points,
myself.
man.
Okay, fair
No,
enough.
don't feel good about yourself. Feel good about yourself when you get one right. Okay? This is the problem with everything. Okay? Don't feel good about yourself when you get something wrong. Save that for when you accomplish something. Okay.
Was I right, though?
Okay.
I was, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
Prince,
okay.
let's go crazy. Okay, clue number 2.
Okay, clue number 2. Here we go.
Is this the
Maury.
Okay, it's Queen Bohemian Rhapsody.
Correct.
Now can I feel good about myself?
Yes, you can. Give me clue number 3.
somebody
Mocha.
Oh! Hey now, you're an all-star.
By?
Smash Mouth.
Okay, yeah, you got to give me both, man.
okay, sorry,
you got to give me both.
All right.
Here we go. Go number 4.
Number 4. Oh, I know that one.
Maury.
Whitney Houston.
What's the name of the song?
Oh.
Too late.
Mocha. Maury, you can go back to your natural state of feeling bad for yourself.
And that's a gay man.
Give me number 6, Mocha, please. Give me number 6.
Let's go, girls.
Mocha.
Oh my God! Hold on! I bust too early. Okay, that's not. Hold on.
No, time's up.
I say when time's up.
He said when time's up, and it was me.
I don't know.
Okay, give it to Maury.
Maury, Maury, go ahead.
Is it Spice Girls?
No, it's Shania Twain.
Oh,
what's the song?
The song is "Feel Like a Woman."
Is it really?
I feel like a woman.
Let's go, girls.
Incorrect.
Let's go,
Both of you get it wrong.
Oh.
It's Shania Twain. Man, I feel like a woman.
Okay, that's BS.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
That was a classic, by the way.
Give me number 9. By the way, what we're doing right now is,
9.
can you identify the song by just the first words of the song? Give me number 9.
Making my way downtown.
Mocha.
Oh! Now we're playing here, fellas.
Mocha.
That is Vanessa Carlton.
Yes.
Oh my God, what's the name of the song? That's Vanessa Carlton. Oh my God, I know that song. Hold on.
3.
That is
2.
what is the name of the song?
1. Maury for the steal.
Oh,
I have no idea.
oh, come on. What's the name of the song again?
1,000 miles.
That's what it is. 1,000.
All right. And give me number 12. Give me number 12.
Damn it, I knew that song.
You look so dumb.
Oh, that is Rihanna, and that is oh my God, what's the name of the song?
In 3, 2, 1. Maury for the
Unfaithful!
steal.
I know it. Oh my God, I know it.
Maury for the steal.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's Unfaithful.
Incorrect. Take a bow.
Oh yeah, take a bow. Oh, you look so
And
dumb
finally,
by
we will
now.
round out the Can You Identify the Song from just the first lyrics with number 10.
Oh my God.
Mocha.
Baby Got Back, so mix a lot.
Yes.
Hey!
Here we go.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Air Transat flies to over 60 destinations in 25 countries, and they got direct flights to 27 destinations in Europe.
Yeah, you can fly to Croatia, you can fly to Paris, Athens, Dublin, Amsterdam, Portugal, London, and we've talked so much on this show about these trips to London, and there's so many more as well.
And of course, when you book with Air Transat, you're already on vacation. Air Transat, vacation is calling.
Let's harmonize that. Can we harmonize that?
Okay.
Okay, we're going to harmonize Air Transat vacation is calling.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
How did you even know? That door was closed. How did you know what we were doing in there?
I turned up the microphones.
Oh, you can eavesdrop on us in there?
Absolutely.
In your office?
All the time.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Welcome back to the podcast, Damnit Maurie. Okay.
I heard harmonize, and here I am.
So we're going to do Air Transat vacation is calling. Okay.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Air Transat vacation is calling.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Right. Now, Twitter has heard
Yeah.
your opinions. Over the years, users of Twitter have wanted one thing and one thing only.
Yes.
And every time Twitter decides to change something, it is never that one thing.
Oh my God.
It's always something else.
Yes.
The one thing, Mocha, that Twitter users around the world have been asking for years is what?
An edit button, and I am so ducking excited.
So Twitter has announced.
Yes.
And they're trying it out first.
Where? In Canada.
In
Please,
Brazil.
Canada. Oh, okay. Fine. I'm good with that.
Twitter is set to finally launch disappearing stories.
Hold on, what?
So Twitter's getting into the stories game like Instagram and Facebook.
We don't want that.
Twitter announced they're called fleets, not tweets. Will be debuting in Brazil.
Fleets?
The feature will appear as a rounded profile icon at the top of your user's timeline.
How original.
Users can view fleets even from handles they don't follow, blah, blah, blah. Fleets can only be reacted to via DM. They're saying, quote, we're hoping that fleets can help people share the fleeting thoughts that they would have been unlikely to normally tweet, they say. They go on to say that we are working to create new capabilities that address some of the anxieties that hold people back from talking on Twitter. People often tell us that they don't feel comfortable tweeting because tweets can be seen and replied to by anybody.
Who said that? Show me the proof. Show me the tweets.
They feel
Show me the emails.
permanent.
The text messages. Dumbass.
So yes, so they have listened finally to all the complaints of Twitter users around the world except China, and they have finally launched Twitter stories.
Dear Twitter, you suck.
So that is why RIP Twitter is trending this morning, by the way, if you're wondering. That's why RIP Twitter is trending.
Dumb.
Here we go.
The Roz and Mocha Show
podcast.
I took Roxy to one of those climbing gyms yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you climb?
No.
Oh.
No. But I'm great. I'm like the best cheerleader. I hold the water. I rub her arms when she gets down.
Aww.
Yeah, I do all that stuff.
It's like one of the rock climbing places, right?
Yeah. She goes to the top.
All the way to the top.
Yeah.
Did she do the one where it's like an actual cliff where you start like at the bottom and then you have to scale as if you're upside down and then climb on the side and then on top?
So when you go to these climbing places, there's like a climbing wall and then there's bouldering, right? And bouldering are those weird misshapen walls where there's no ropes.
Yeah.
You just sort of climb and see how far you can go. And they're only like 10 feet tall,
Right.
but it's just like impossible to get there. And then
forearm strength.
Yeah. So she does the wall that goes straight up, and then there's one where it goes straight up and then it tilts back at you, right? So you have to, so it's tough.
Yeah. A little bit of an incline.
She does that.
Oh,
and
okay.
it's just like, it's exhausting.
Yeah.
Like I look at her,
But you
I'm
didn't
like,
do anything.
No, hell no, I didn't do anything.
It's exhausting for
Yeah,
her.
everybody else is like they're and the other thing I realized when you go to these climbing places, and I don't know what this, like the reason for this is.
Okay.
And I noticed this yesterday. When you go to these climbing places, people go there and they climb, but it's not like going to the gym. Like people don't wear workout clothes when they go to climb. Like there's guys wearing like cargo pants.
Oh, yeah.
And like jeans and a t-shirt.
Because I feel like those climbing places...
It's like, are you practicing for when you might need to? Like you're out in the wood. Like you don't want to climb. You don't want to learn to climb in
a set of Lulus.
Right, in a set of Lulus, because when you may need to climb, you will probably not be in a set of Lulus.
Right.
It's the wildest thing. I went in there.
Like
I'm
on a regular business day.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But I walk in, the first thing I see is a guy in like jeans and no shirt.
No shirt?
No shirt.
Hold on.
No joke, man.
Is that even allowed?
Yes.
That doesn't seem...
Bro, I'm telling you, there's a lot of no shirt at the climbing gym.
No.
I think it's part of the culture. I think it's encouraged as part of the culture. This guy wearing like cargo pants.
Okay.
Not like nothing you would work out in.
Real world situation.
Nothing you would work
Which
out
would be in where you're not wearing a shirt, you're in cargo pants, and you have to climb.
Bro, I don't know. I'm just saying what I saw when I went in there. Okay? I'm just saying what I saw.
That's not a real life situation.
No, like it's not like walking into any sort of, like it's weird. I can't wrap my head around going to the climbing gym because it's not like walking into any other sort of gym where people look like they're there to work out. Like there's a sort of universal aesthetic when you go into a gym. There's all sorts of different versions of that aesthetic, but there's a universal aesthetic where when you walk into a climbing gym, there's like women wearing, tights and like a sports bra and whatever, and they're standing beside a guy, I kid you not, wearing like pleated jeans and no shirt. It's the wildest thing, man.
I wonder if it's because
and they're
it's
all hanging off a
more-
wall 2 feet off the ground.
If it's more strategy than it is
I don't know. I don't
a
know.
workout.
I don't know, but there's like a real sort of laxed rules when it comes to what you're allowed to wear at the climbing gym.
Like cargo pants
Yeah.
and no shirt.
It's weird, man.
That's not a real life scenario.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
What'd you do on Saturday? Anything different? Outside of what you would typically do on Saturday.
Did I do anything different on Saturday? Oh, I watched I binged 5 episodes of Love is Blind.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So that's how you spent the extra 24 hours that we were gifted this year.
I know.
Saturday was Feb 29th, which is only happens every 4 years.
Yeah.
So we had a leap day.
Oh, man, when you say it like that, I really screwed up.
Again, gifted an additional 24 hours in the year. So everyone right now, think back to what you did on Saturday.
Man, I got a free day and I watched 5 hours of Love is Blind? Why didn't anybody tell me? I would have done something cool.
And that's the thing. Not everybody realized because Damnit Maurie talked to so many people over the weekend who had no idea that they had these extra 24 hours.
Roz, you know what? It's very upsetting that I don't get to spend this extra day with you. It is a leap day. Hi, what's your name?
Lester?
Lester, you just left your condo. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, that's weird.
All right, free day. It's a leap day. What are you going to do to not waste this day?
Probably stay at home, watch some TV, play some video games, go to the gym.
Were you aware that it's a leap day?
Not till now.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, every 4 years.
So now that you know this bit of information, what are you going to do to not waste this gift of a free day?
I have no idea.
Why don't you and I, to celebrate Leap Day, yell out Happy Leap Day?
All right.
Great. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Happy Leap Day.
That's hot. Did you know that today is a leap day?
I did not know that.
Do you know what that is?
No.
Very easy. Every 4 years, you get an extra gift of a day.
Is that an opportunity?
Right. So that's my thing. What are you going to do to not waste this free day?
I don't know. I just found out a few seconds ago, so I'll have to get back to you.
What are you doing to not waste this free day?
Let's face facts. I'm doing the exact same thing. I realized it was a leap day. I realized that about half an hour ago, and then I just feel bad for everyone born on this day because the other 3 years we don't pay attention to you. If you have your birthday on this day, you should really live it up. Like, this should be a great birthday, not just we're going to order a pizza. Like, you should go out, have a nice night.
Excuse me, officer, how are you today?
I'm good.
Do you get paid extra for working on a leap day?
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's fine.
What are you going to do then to not waste this free day when you're done your shift?
Nothing. Everything I do on a daily basis, nothing different.
Did you know today is a leap day?
I did not.
Do you know what that is?
Leap year, it happens every 14 years?
14?
Every 4.
4, okay.
Okay, so today is leap day.
Amazing. Happy leap day.
Okay, so what are you going to do to not waste this day?
I think I'm going to go find a guy so I don't have to, we can only celebrate our anniversary once every 4 years. That'll be good. I think that'll be good for me.
Damn.
Look at you, cheap already.
Yeah. The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Happy Leap Day.
That sucked.
I'm off the deep end. Watch as I dive.
All right. That's the track, though, huh?
Yeah, man.
Charlotte Awberry is the, where's she from? Australia? I don't even know where she's from. England. She was the woman in the subway where the guy's like, finish this song. And then she did Shallow and killed it and went viral. And then we were going to have her on the next day. And she told us no because she had to go and do Ellen. And now that she did, right? I know. That's not the first time Ellen C-blocked us on this show. All right?
Like, all right, fine.
Yeah, Ellen
Again.
Ellen has blocked us a lot. So she's done Ellen. She called us back. She's like, okay, guys, I had to do Ellen. Now I can do you. So she's on the phone with us right now.
Yes, Charlotte. How you doing? It's Roz and Mocha.
Hello, you two. You okay?
Yeah, we're good. How are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. Very, very good.
How has this been for you now? Because you went viral. The video was a hit. You put Gaga's song back on the charts. You've done Ellen. So where are you right now? Like, are you at the point where you're fielding offers to sort of, have you got massive offers to do a record, to do a song, to do a video? Where are you right now?
Yes, I've got offers coming in to
do my own music, which is great. I'm also going to be re-releasing Shallow.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's what everyone has been asking, so I'm going to do that. I'm actually, after I get off the phone to you, I'm going to be on my way to the studio to get it done as quick as possible.
Right.
So, yeah, it's mad. It's absolutely mental. I'm sort of over the moon.
Hey, Charlotte, is Lady Gaga going to join you on that version of Shallow?
No. Not as far as I know at the minute. It'd be lovely, but no.
Has she acknowledged this yet?
No, she hasn't.
Really?
She hasn't at the minute.
Seems
weird. No.
It seems very odd to me that this hasn't got to her, that there hasn't been any sort of reaction from her. Like, I think when you went on Ellen, the vast majority of people were expecting Gaga to walk out on Ellen. Were you expecting Gaga to walk out on Ellen?
I didn't really know what to expect, to be honest. I didn't want to get my hopes up too much.
Right.
So don't get me wrong, I would have loved that because I'm a Lady Gaga fan myself, but, when she didn't, maybe she was busy. So it's one of them things,
Gotcha.
How crazy is it that your Instagram following just shot through the roof? You were, not that long ago at 4,000 followers, whereas as of this morning, 671,000.
It is, honestly, it's insane what's gone on and what's happening. I'm so happy and so grateful to everyone. I've got some really lovely I've not even been able to sort of respond to everyone, and I want to respond to everyone, but it's just not sort of physically possible to just be going through every single sort of comment. But I'm so happy and so overwhelmed with it. I can't tell you. I'm really grateful.
When you started seeing some people saying that the sort of skeptics always come out when something goes viral, where they're like, "Oh, this was a setup. She knew she knew the guy." What was your reaction to that?
To be honest, look, you're always going to get negative comments. It's not a setup. It's one of them things. You're always going to get that in life, aren't you? But I'm just going with it and just focusing on all the positives and all the good things people have got to say with it.
Yeah, and you got lots of fans out there. They're calling themselves Charlotte's Web now.
Yeah, so honestly, it's so nice. It really, really is. Like some of the things that people are saying, and I just want to release my own music now, really, more than anything, and just see what sort of feedback I get, because it's exciting to sort of see what people would think of my own music,
So is this what you do full time? Do you sing full time?
Yeah, as of last year, I started singing full time. But I mean, I've had loads of different jobs. I was on another interview earlier, and I was talking about different jobs I've had. I've been a barmaid. I've been a chauffeur. I used to be singing over the weekend, and then obviously I had to work during the week.
So here you are. You've gone viral with this. You're going into a studio to re-release Shallow. You have 600,000 Instagram followers. You're famous. You've done Ellen. But here's the thing. Are you making any money off this yet?
No.
Not yet is the answer, or should be the answer. Not yet.
Not
right?
yet.
Right.
Charlotte Awberry, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to join us on the Roz and Mocha Show. You're the one that went viral after singing Shallow in the subway when somebody just ran up on you randomly. It was not staged. It's not fake. That was really you and your voice.
It's just insane. And it's honestly, I just want to thank everybody that is sort of commenting and saying about my voice. It's so lovely. So, and thank you very much today for calling me, the pair of you.
Oh, you got it. Also, before we let you go, one of the reasons why people thought that it was fake was because of how beautiful your hair is. People were like, "There's no way somebody has a blowout like that just doing nothing in a day."
Do you know what? Where I'm lucky with my hair, I've got very thick, curly, frizzy hair. So when I blow dry it, it can last up to a week.
Damn.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I mean, I do wash.
That is amazing.
Leave my hair.
You're the best. Thank you.
Charlotte Awberry, all the best to you. Take care.
All right, then. Thanks a lot. Bye, guys.
Here we go.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Christopher, you dirty dog, you.
What's going on?
It's Roz and Mocha. So you still in trouble with your girl or what?
Always. A little bit, yeah.
This is nuts, man.
How old are you, first of all?
27.
Okay.
You wrote us this. Hey, Roz and Mocha, fix my life. My girlfriend and I have been dating for 4 years, and everything has been great except for one thing. She has extremely vivid dreams and constantly dreams about me cheating on her. However, it's almost always with celebrities. Just last month, she woke up furious because I kissed Selena Gomez in her dream. When I try and talk to her about it, she convinces herself that it felt so real that she could totally believe that it could happen in real life. Much like Roz, I think dreams are ridiculous. I can hardly empathize when she's trying to tell me about her dreams, but I end up just laughing about how crazy the whole thing sounds. Please help.
Okay, Christopher, have you ever cheated on your girlfriend before?
No, never.
Okay.
Have you ever kissed Selena Gomez before?
I think I'd remember, so no.
Okay. Has she ever, prior to your relationship, has she ever been cheated on before?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Because to me, it sounds like there's some sort of trust issues are there, and I could be completely wrong, but like maybe she's been cheated on in the past and she's still hanging on to that. And
It's so funny because she's totally cool anytime else. It's only when the dreams happen, and it only lasts about an hour, and what ends up happening is she tries to explain it to me, and then it ends up getting worse because I end up laughing and thinking it's hilarious.
Yeah, because it is. You don't, I'm going to say this one time, okay? You don't have to apologize for anything you did in somebody else's dumb dream.
I agree. Because it's something going on in her mind.
It's her own fantasies.
She's creating these situations, and then she's thinking about it so much that subconsciously they reappear as in the form of a dream when she's sleeping.
Yeah, you can't do something in somebody's dream and then they wake up and they're mad at you and then you have to apologize. We can't live in this world. We just can't.
I agree.
Okay?
So when she brings this stuff up with you, Christopher, what is your response before you start laughing?
Usually I try to kind of talk her down a little bit and try to get her to walk through just how ridiculous the whole thing sounds. Because usually there's an element in the dream that's pretty ridiculous in the first place. Like, why would Selena Gomez be at the bar on our street, you know?
Don't even entertain those conversations. No, man. Don't ask her like, oh, what was I wearing?
To be a good boyfriend.
Don't. This is not being a good boyfriend.
Hey, I'm kind of curious, what other celebrities has she dreamt about you cheating with?
Oh my God, I can't even remember the list. Margot Robbie.
Oh, good for
Selena
you.
Gomez is actually a recurring one.
Good for you.
Oh, Margot Robbie, huh?
So when your girlfriend goes to sleep, Selena Gomez is your girlfriend?
No, not even. She's my girlfriend.
So Selena Gomez, Margot Robbie. Hey, good job.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Who else?
Honestly, those are the main ones. Selena Gomez is a recurring one.
Has your relationship with Selena Gomez progressed any farther than just making out in bars or no?
No, it seems to be a replay of kind of the first time Selena and I are meeting and that first kiss. That seems to be a frequent recur.
Who initiates the first kiss? Does she seduce you or do you seduce Selena Gomez?
Apparently, we just walk up to each other. We don't even say words. We just go at it.
Oh,
wow.
that's very
Damn,
romantic.
bro.
Now, in this bar, in your girlfriend's dream, is she also in the bar?
Yeah, we went there together.
Oh, you went there together.
Oh, so you cheated,
That's
like
why it's
right
so
in front of her
heartbreaking.
face.
Okay, so you and your girl are there at the bar, and you're having just a normal couple's night out, and then Selena Gomez walks in, and no words are spoken. You just walk towards each other and start making out in front of your girlfriend?
You got it.
Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing.
Damn.
That is amazing. No, listen, it's something she's got to deal with, and you would prefer that she didn't even speak to you about it.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's the approach I got to take then.
Just when she wakes up and she's pissy, just look at her and go, no.
Go back to bed.
And go back to bed.
Okay, I'll try that next time and let you know.
Yeah. What do you dream about, Christopher? Margot Robbie and Selena Gomez?
Yeah,
I wish. Take care, bro. Thanks so much.
What if this? Let me throw this one thing out there, okay? One thing, and I don't know if this is the right way to sort of end these conversations, but give it a try. The next time she wakes up and says that she had a dream where you are making out, hot makeout, like with tongue, like Frenching Selena Gomez in a bar. The next time she tells you that story, just look at her and go, oh my God, I had the same dream.
I think it'll go over really well.
This is perfect. Good advice.
Samesies. Look at how close we are. We dream
know,
about the
that's
same thing.
We're
This is
so connected.
amazing.
We're so connected. All right, thanks, Christopher.
All right, thank you guys. Take care.
Here we go.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Podcast.
Hi, sorry to bother you. This is Lucas Von Button. I understand you're talking about celebrity dreams. I had one last night, a celebrity dream.
Hold on, Lucas Von Button. Wow, where are you listening from?
I am listening from Etobicoke.
Yeah. Etobicoke. Okay. And where in Etobicoke are you?
Park Lawn.
Oh, okay, cool. Great.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah. What do you want to say?
I had a celebrity dream last night because you were just talking about celebrity dreams and Roz and Mocha's FML.
Yeah, nice promo. Yeah?
I had one last night.
And what was it?
Thanks for asking. I had a dream about Roz Weston.
Oh, great.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What happened?
Me too was cheating on my husband.
Say that again.
Me
Too was cheating on my husband.
Highly racist. Lucas Von Button.
No, I said me too was cheating on my husband. I as well.
Maury, you're so weird, dude. You're so weird.
Hello from Etobicoke.
You're so weird, man. I can see you hiding behind the desk in there. Your head's like bobbing up and down.
Hey, what's that? I have to go.
Okay. Also, I can see your bald spot from here more.
So shiny and bright.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I'm still watching Love is Blind.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
I didn't even want to talk about it because here's my thing is that I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to invite people to engage with me on social media about it because I'm only on episode 3.
See, we're starting tonight.
Are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going to try to get through everything this weekend because I know...
I shouldn't even be talking about it now.
I know last night, the season finale dropped on Netflix.
I know. So I'm going to try and plow through as many as I can today.
I saw one thing because it was trending so high.
Yeah.
And I saw one thing, but because I don't watch the show yet, these two names mean nothing to me.
No. There's one guy who's bi on the show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You figure this out early on. There's one, and when he meets his sort of lover, it's like nothing you've ever seen. And I'll tell you, because it's on Netflix too, when you're so used to watching this formula, whether it be The Bachelor or anything else, when you watch it on Netflix, like they swear.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
Because it's a reality show, but it's on Netflix and not regular television.
Yeah.
And do they bleep out any of the swearing?
No, they don't bleep out any of the swearing. And also, there's things when it comes to sex that you can't say or you wouldn't say on ABC, like you wouldn't say on The Bachelor. They're very tongue-in-cheek. They very much allude to things. Use terms like, spent the night together. Use terms like that. Where on this show, they're like, we straight up did it.
Oh, wow.
Right? Yeah. Like it's so it's a little bit shocking to just sort of see this format and this formula, but the language they use is just so wildly different from the Bachelor. But that's where I am. I'm at the point where the guy gave the girl the empty box, and the bi guy came out to his brand new fiance that he's been with men, and she's still processing. So that's where I am.
Girl, the show, what?
Here we go.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Who's had a White Claw?
I have.
Okay, so explain to me. I saw this happening over the
weekend.
I saw this happening over the weekend, and I just saw everybody lining up.
Yeah.
For White Claw. Explain to me, because up until this weekend, I had no idea what White Claw was.
It's been huge in the U.S.
Easy.
Yes.
Vodka soda in a can.
But there's already vodka soda in a can.
But none of those are labeled White Claw.
No, but hold on. To go deeper into it, it's also made with a better sugar. It's made with cane sugar. The calories are low. Like it's very good.
That's why people are
you.
freaking out over it. Don't say it's good for you. Yes, the sugar content is lower.
Right.
It's less harmful.
Okay.
And it's made by the same guy that gave us Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Right. So what does that mean? So Is it Canadian or is it not Canadian?
No,
it's Canadian.
not.
No, but the guy's Canadian.
The guy's Canadian, but it was never released. We never had it here in Canada. That's why people in the States were freaking out over it.
because
It's just lower calorie.
Okay, I've never seen this before where people are lining up like that at the LCBO for anything.
I got a
I've
surprise
never
for you.
seen that. What is it?
I happened to acquire a few cans.
Oh, did you bring some?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Were you waiting in the line?
Hell no.
Oh, did you call ahead?
No, if you wait long enough, then you could just walk in.
Oh, did they put it on my account?
You know, I saw photos.
Oh, geez, they're giant cans.
So you
I
have
saw
3 flavors.
photos of. Remember the guy from Toronto
Yeah.
over the fall? He got a tattoo of Baby Yoda from Mandalorian holding a White Claw.
yeah.
So he was at that LCBO.
Oh,
He was at that liquor store.
Okay.
Taking photos with people.
So you have black cherry,
Yeah.
natural lime, and mango. Last night I downed a can of mango.
I don't want mango.
Let me see the mango one for a sec.
You try the mango.
Do you want black cherry?
I don't know. I'm not going to drink a whole can. I'm just going to have a sip.
Hold on, let me see.
Natural lime?
Yeah, 1 gram of sugar.
No, give me lime.
That's pretty good. That's why people are freaking out. Oh, we doing this?
5% alcohol.
Oh, we're doing
I'm just going to have a
this,
sip. Because I don't think they want us drinking while we do the show. But you have to, it's the big story. I have to take a sip. How many have you had today, Moore?
Yoda's good.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm having the black cherry.
I had the lime, the natural lime.
It feels so good.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's good.
It's very light, which I enjoy. Like, it's going to be a nice summer beverage, you know, out on the boat.
It's okay. I wish it were more carbonated.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I think maybe that's part of the appeal is the fact that
It's not?
as carbonated.
See, I like it carbonated.
Maybe you need to try the mango one.
Yo, why are you pushing this mango one on
I know.
He
What's
doesn't
going
like
on with
mango
you?
in the first place.
So this is what everybody was lining up. I saw hundreds of people in line.
Yeah.
And they had like 400 cans in a shopping cart at the LCBO.
It wasn't at every LCBO. There were
There's only that one location, right?
3 locations had
Oh,
it.
okay.
Oh, and now can you buy it
But
at all
only
the
that
locations?
one in like the downtown Toronto area.
Yeah, so there was the
Right?
Front and Spadina one.
Yeah.
There was the one off of Lakeshore.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Right. So they're burping.
And then another one.
How many did you have yesterday?
Oh, okay. First of all, I had one at home, but
Because
I've
I
never
know
seen...
historically, when you and Matthew drink, you guys will buy 1 can of cider and split it over 2 days.
Matthew took this from
No
me.
joke. No joke.
I opened the mango one at home. Matthew took it from my hand.
Yo, you love the mango.
I know, stop it. I
You're
know.
really
Just-
trying to sell this
okay.
mango one
Yeah.
on everyone,
It's
huh?
fantastic.
Yeah.
Also, it's wonderful. So he took it from my hand and downed the whole, like half the whole can in one chug.
He downed half the whole can.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So much going on. Super Tuesday was yesterday. And
all over my TV last night. I
It
was
was
on
everywhere.
Netflix. I was like, I'm sick and tired of this.
Just like 2 old guys. Man, I'll tell you, they need like, I know Pete Buttigieg dropped out, but I'm looking at that stage as it is right now with Elizabeth Warren, Mike Bloomberg, Joe Biden, and Bernie Sanders.
Oldie McOldface.
And
yeah.
let me tell you something, okay? In a time of the coronavirus, those are the 4 people you do not want on a stage. They are high-risk individuals.
Yeah, every single one of them.
Okay? Cardiovascular issues, over the age of 75. The mortality rate is like 10%.
Mm-hmm. As soon as one of them looks sweaty. I know that there's like a lot of lights and
I
everything.
know.
Sure. Right?
Yes.
But as soon as one of them gets sweaty,
right,
you start thinking, you stop thinking about all the lights and it's like surely hot in whatever stadium or arena or room that they're in.
Thank you.
And you're like, oh my God, they're sweating. They must be
you.
sick. They got coronavirus.
Thank you. Also, we know how touchy-feely Biden is. You know what I mean? Right?
How has nobody used any of those old photos of Biden as like to campaign against him? To be like, you want this to be your next president?
Well, no, because that'll happen. But you have to understand right now, the people that are campaigning against Biden are on the same team. Like they're still
Like
brutal.
eventually it'll happen.
Oh my
right?
God! Like Trump is it's going to be all over it. Will you just wait? Trump is going to start releasing just supercuts of Biden just talking nonsense and then touching young girls. Like that's all. That's all it's going to be. It's going to be so ugly. It's going to be so ugly. And then both of them, you won't be like both of them are like they're so old and in poor health that man, you got to quarantine these guys now.
Yeah,
like they, you know what I mean? They should be doing all of this.
Trump's chef that said that he had to hide vegetables in his mashed potatoes just to get him.
It was the guy like that was his job was to take care of the president's health. They said that they had to mash up cauliflower and put it in Trump's mashed potatoes just to get him to eat a damn vegetable.
I think we did that to Cruz when he was like one, maybe.
Yes.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, did Chris Pratt get his 28 million followers or what?
Huh? I don't know.
Chris Pratt, he was begging fans.
Oh,
That's the new thing.
Begging?
Well, yeah. Remember when Bieber did that?
Yeah.
We say begging fans more. He comes strutting in the room.
Yeah. Let me tell you about begging.
I just want to point out that I have never begged for anything, including followers.
No, you just purchased them.
I did not do that either.
You walked right into that.
All the followers were earned.
You walked right into that. Right?
But did I?
Yeah. We know. We've proved that you purchased followers.
You didn't prove anything.
Yes, we did. We did an audit on your account years ago.
Don't paint me into a corner of truth.
Don't paint me into a corner of truth. Don't paint me. Okay,
paint
cool.
me into a
Yeah, all
corner of
right,
truth.
cool. So you're a liar.
Okay, exactly. It took me a while to figure it out, too. Anyway, Chris Pratt is also very confused. So Chris Pratt trying to get to 28 million followers.
Uh-huh.
Guys, I'm sitting here realizing I'm at 27.9 million followers. 27.9. If I get just one more follower, I will be at 27.9 million still. But if I get 7 more followers, that I don't know the math, but I'm almost at 28 million.
Oh, so he knew he's joking around, right?
So Maury, if he had 27.9 million followers, how many followers would Chris Pratt need to get to 28 million followers?
But 7.9, 10.
10 followers.
Not 10.
Right.
27.9. But 27 point, sorry,
yes.
if I may.
Yes, please.
27.9 is basically the short form version of 27.900.
Okay. So
Yes.
let's say it is an even 900 and it's not like 921 or whatever. Like let's say
900.
Let's say it's 900?
27.900.
27.900. So how many followers would Chris Pratt need at 27.900 million?
No, just 27.900.
But it's 27 million. So it's 27 million point 900.
27 million point 900,000. No, 27 million point 900.
Okay. So how many more followers would Chris Pratt need to get to 28 million?
100,000. No.
Why no?
Yes.
Why yes?
100,000.
Why yes?
Because 900,000 is the 900,000 of the 27.900,000. So it's 100,000.
Don't paint him into a corner of truth, Mocha.
Yeah. The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Coronavirus got the world shook, and everyone, everywhere, stocking up on supplies in case of a mass pandemic. My wife was at Costco yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Shelves are being cleared.
It's crazy. There's no toilet paper left in Australia.
Apparently, there's no toilet paper left in Vancouver.
Really?
Somebody posted this to Craigslist. Okay? I'm going to read to you.
Yeah, please do.
What they're selling. I'll show you the picture, too.
Yeah.
One single roll of toilet paper.
It's such a goof. And it's even like crunched up, like somebody sat on it.
It says, the description, hard to find, sold out everywhere. This roll of toilet paper produced by Fluffs was previously owned but not used. It is very convenient. If you haven't stocked up already, you will need this. Pick up only. No low bowel offers.
Stop. People are, you know what? Stop making jokes, man.
Hashtag coronavirus. Hashtag face masks. Hashtag avoid the lineups. This is on Craigslist in Vancouver.
But there's legit pictures, though, in Australia where people are at the grocery store with 5 carts, and the carts are 6 feet tall, stacked with toilet paper.
I didn't tell you the price of this.
Oh, how much was the price of the one roll?
What do you think?
I don't know. It's a joke, though. Like $200?
$100.
$100?
Reasonable.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, dude. Everyone stock it up.
Yeah.
You have no idea. My wife we have, I think, like 20 bags of pasta.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys stocked up on pasta. There's a possible pandemic, coronavirus, and you guys stocked up on pasta?
We're stocking up on food stuff, yeah.
Really?
Like cans on cans of non-perishables.
I got to get on this. I haven't.
I think we have like 4 or 5 cases of water. We have, like so much liquor.
I was told in our house if the coronavirus like happens in our home, or if something happens where we have to go through the rations.
Yeah.
I have these collector's Campbell soup cans that came out for the anniversary of Andy Warhol.
Right.
And they're worth lots. And Matthew said that we would have to open those.
Yeah.
And eat those.
Of course.
And I'm like, well, why don't we just go and get new soup? He's like, no, we have 8 cans of
If you can't leave the house, listen, it goes, you know how it goes in that house. It goes soup, then the new dog. Listen, if survival is survival, you guys got to make your list.
Oh, no.
But it's collector's items.
Yeah, we have like all non-perishables.
You know that if it got even remotely close to your place, that Matthew would not just like lock the front door and quarantine the two of you together. Like you would be quarantined in the office, and he would just have the run of the rest of the condo, right?
Yeah. You quarantine you out of the condo.
Sliding pieces of cheese under the door for me.
Exactly. Yeah, talking through the door like you guys are on Love is Blind.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Is it safe to say that we are now out of the minuses for the rest of this season?
No.
I would say no.
You may have we may have still have a couple more days where we may dip below, but I don't think it's going to be during the day. I think it would be like at night. But I think for the most part, for at least the next couple of weeks, we're going to be above zero during the day while we're living lives.
So then basically, because a while ago, I guess before winter, you and I, because I love your lasagna, made a bet that if it ever got to minus 5 days in a row.
Yeah, but correction. It was not a bet.
There's a better way to say that. It's interesting that you bring this up because I had this conversation with Catherine the other day because she was talking about winter, and I said to her, do you know this winter we haven't had 5 days in a row where it's been below zero?
Yeah.
And she was like, yes, we have. And I'm like, no, we haven't. She's like, we certainly haven't. I'm like, no, and I'll tell you why, because I check meticulously the weather, because Maurie said that if Maurie wanted a lasagna, and I said it was too hot in the fall to make him lasagna. And I said, well, I like to cook lasagna in the wintertime. So once we get to 5 days in a row where the high is below zero, then I'll make a lasagna. And we're now almost out of the possibilities of that even happening.
That's why I asked Mocha this, because I'm like, you totally knew that it would never hit 5 days in a row.
I knew. What do you mean I knew? I knew the weather?
He's got the Farmer's Almanac with him?
Okay, hold on a second here. You think that I'm that good that in late September I could have predicted that in January we would not have had 5 days in a row of below zero temperatures?
I think you're so smart that you know that the possibilities of minuses and the 5 days in a row is very rare.
Can you tell us what summer's going to be like?
Wow. Yeah, anyway, so no lasagna for you, more.
I have to wait a whole nother year.
Yeah, no, it's a new deal next year.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Damnit Maurie sat down with Antoni from Queer Eye yesterday. He was in
You love him. You love him.
He was here with Starbucks to help launch the new Beyond Meat cheddar and egg sandwiches.
You wanna marry him.
Season 5, by the way, of Queer Eye.
You wanna smooch him.
Later this year. And things got off to a very awkward start. Naturally.
Before you notice, I'll point it out to you. And this is a complete and utter mistake, but I'm not wearing my wedding ring when we meet.
I've said this before in an interview with you. I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah, this isn't the first time you've showed up to the interview without your wedding ring, right?
It's like the third or something. What is
That's
it with
weird,
you?
dude,
Yeah.
man. That's weird.
But, okay, let's play this out.
Also,
all right?
you know what's weird about it? Is to mention it.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah, exactly. But today, I'm free.
So, let's play this out. Come here, Dan Maurie, before we play
You love him. You
the rest of what happened between y'all. So, let's say he noticed that you weren't wearing your wedding ring.
Yeah.
Then what?
You know, and it's funny because on the drive home, I was like, it's almost better. Well, I wanted him to notice, but it would have been super cooler if he mentioned it because I'd be like, oh, thanks for noticing.
Thanks for noticing.
but then where does the conversation go beyond that?
Oh,
Play
then
it out. Play it out.
Oh, well, I totally forgot. But since you noticed, I mean.
Then what? Play it out.
Well, it's all in jokey fun, right? You'd be like, oh, well, you know, I mean, I guess today is a free day.
Okay, and then what?
You're on the top 5.
And then what?
Well, then it kind of, I guess, ends, right? Because, I mean, you can't really do anything. Because, I mean, you have to end the joke somewhere.
Okay, but it wasn't a joke, though.
Well, it's all in fun, which is, I guess, kind of a joke.
all in fun, which is kind of infidelity.
Yes. Infidelity's hilarious,
It's so hilarious.
Would you rather have someone pre-chew all of your food for you or all of your meals be blended into a drink?
That depends on who would be pre-chewing.
Thank you.
Me.
Blender. Because it's a blender and it's not a stranger's mouth. You know, you're not giving me any more options than those two. What do you want me to say?
Like, how much more awkward could you be?
But also, Maury took such great offense to that. Really?
Just because I'm not wearing my wedding ring?
You know what I mean? So weird, dude.
So what? Because I don't watch Queer Eye. He's the food expert on the show, right?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
I can't believe Antoni still sits with you, to be honest with
know.
you.
Oh, he gets excited. He glows when I walked into the Starbucks. He's like, oh, they let you in.
Such a liar.
Big hug.
Such a liar.
Like he knows that he's going to take some money from Starbucks, which I bet you they're paying him decently.
Yeah.
And he knows, he looks at his schedule and he's like, oh, God damn it, there's a stop in Toronto. You know what I mean? And then he looks back at the check from Starbucks and goes, I guess it's worth it.
What is one food-related heated argument you get in all the time and never win?
Well, this is only in the U.S. I don't understand why people put ketchup on a hot dog when it should be mustard.
I have to argue the ketchup on the hot dog thing because I don't want you to agree, like say the same thing our host Roz says. The fact that you and him are on the same page is just not okay with me.
Roz is clearly a person of class and distinction and should be revered.
Great, there's his new ringtone.
There you go.
I love him.
Here we go.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Sarah.
Hi.
Oh, man. Love, huh?
Yeah, love.
Sarah, you wrote us this. Roz and Mocha fixed my life. The love of my life lives in Banff, Alberta, and you live in Hamilton, Ontario. The issue, besides the obvious, is the entire family and mine are here. You have your own place, and you just recently bought and sold a job and business. Now, he works for the city in Banff and makes amazing money. A part of me wants to pack up and move to be with him and have a fresh start, but my parents can't seem to support that idea. I feel like I'm torn between everything I've built for the last 23 years and the man of my dreams.
How long have you guys been together before he moved out to Banff?
So he never actually lived here.
Yeah.
He's from here, but I met him in Banff about in August, so 7 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we've been traveling back and forth, and his family's from here. I think I said that. So it's a bit tough because it's just so beautiful out there. I just came back from a week trip out there, so a little post-vacation depression as well. So I'm basically just
debating on what's the best move for me. I have my mini empire kind of growing here, and so it's basically between what I've always built in my life or the beauty of the mountains, because I've always wanted to live out there. It's just it's just a moral debate, and it kind of sucks not having my parents' full support, and I completely get where they're coming from. It's just a really big life choice.
So the way you feel about him, the way you love him, does he love you the same way?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's always asking, like, how could we make this work? We need to get you out here to be with me?
That's the thing I love about him. He's never pressured me to come out there. This is a moral debate within myself that he's aware of, and I know I have to have this conversation with him in more depth, but one, I just wanted to get your opinion because I love you guys so much, and you guys have always been so real and honest about things, and I have no doubt in my mind that if I were to ask him to come here, that he would. It's more of me, myself. Would I be happier here or would I be happier out there?
Right.
Well, what's the answer to that? Would you be happier living here at home, or would you be happier living in Banff, Alberta with him?
So the question comes down to whether or not I worry about him too, right? Like, it's a situation if I have this conversation with him and I say, I don't think I'll be happier out there because if we have a family, we don't have support, we don't have our friends, etc. It's scary to know what he'd say, whether he would come back at it and be like, well, I'm not going to be happy at home. And it sucks because his family's here. Everything is here, right? Yeah. Like I mentioned everything. I know that I listened to you guys with other FMLs kind of similar, and Roz talking about like how financial things are very important to talk about, especially when moving in with one another, when you're going down that path. And like I mentioned, like I have my own house, and that was a huge thing that I did myself not too long ago. I really want to give it all up. So yeah, like we have to have that conversation, and we've had conversations about that. It's more so just me internally debating whether or not this is the step. And I know there's the whole follow your heart, follow love kind of thing. But I like to think in a more realistic way in life, and he's more of a.
But this is a move of love, though.
I know.
Like that's the only reason. This isn't you're not gonna leave a business and a house and your family and everything because it somehow makes sense. It's never gonna make sense. You can only look at this as an act of love.
Yeah.
And I think that before you even consider moving, it doesn't matter who moves, okay? One person, if you guys are together forever, and that's the sort of mindset that you are right now, it doesn't matter who moves, but both people have to be willing to move.
Yeah.
Okay, because if one person is not, resentment will set in the first fight you guys have. Okay, so both people have to be willing, and then you make the decision on what makes the most sense. Okay, like if you can do your job, what you do for a living, where you will go out there and feel fulfilled and feel like you have purpose, and you can build a business, and you won't just be sitting there as his girlfriend while he's out at work. If you can do that, then you can move there and sort of rebuild and get the support from him and everything else. Now, if he can do what he does out there over here much easier than you can going the other way, then that has to be part of the conversation.
Yeah. Yeah,
right?
Which I think is probably the best. Like, that would be the ideal situation. I'm just torn between the beauty of the mountains and like finding myself, right? Like, there's that whole aspect of it all. So I get what you're saying. So taking from what you say, basically, I just need to.
Where are you guys going to have a better life? Like, what's most important for you when it comes to a better life? Not necessarily happiness, but sort of a better day to day. Is it going to be you and him here, where you both have the support of your families and you have all those connections? You know, an emergency happens, your support system is there and ready to go. Or the two of you guys on this sort of romantic, love story where you flew across the country and you now live in the mountains and it's great. And what's most important to you?
Honestly, my most important thing in all life, and he knows this, is to be able to support my family, like have kids and know that I can give them the best life that they possibly deserve. Yeah. And I'm not sure that it's out there. It's like a pipe dream almost. It's more like I'm looking for someone to be like, do it, you can do it. More so than me being like, this makes sense. Like I have a home for us already. Like I did that without even like the whole reason I got it was that one day, like I can build my family and start there. So it would be kind of silly, but I mean, it would be nice.
I think you already made up your mind and you have the answer. You just need to chat with your boyfriend about everything now.
Yeah, I think so.
Can I just say this has been the easiest FML because you did all the talking?
Yeah.
You kind of navigated your way through this situation and came to the conclusion on your own.
That.
Yeah.
We were just here to listen.
Yeah.
That's awesome. No, I appreciate that. And it's been an honor being able to talk to you guys.
Sarah, before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Hands down, Roz.
Oh, fuck. Oh, thank God. I almost swore there.
No problem.
Love you lots, Sarah.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Here we go.
The Roz and Mocha Show
podcast.
Hey, so is Britney Spears completely oblivious to the fact that her 13-year-old son was telling people she's going to quit music on Instagram Live?
I'm going to say yes.
Do they, honest question, do they live together?
No, I think he was at K-Fed's house when he did this.
So she may not have even seen it.
But how do you not, though? Like, this is, and even when you're Britney Spears, right? And I'm not saying everything every detail that is out there, Britney is a good mom, okay? And I'm not saying she's a bad mom, but I don't know how, even when you're that famous, that your kid goes on Instagram Live and starts talking about you and it makes news all around the world and you don't say something after it.
Actually, I haven't seen her doing a lot of music at all. I don't know, dude. Actually, I don't even know. I remember one time I asked her, Mom, what happened to your music? And she was like, I don't know, honey. I think I might just quit it. I'm like, what? What are you saying? Like, do you know how much bank you make off of that stuff? Like, yeah.
Damn.
Right.
That kid is 13 now?
Yeah. And he's the younger one, right?
What?
Yeah, I think he is.
Damn, bro.
Isn't he the younger one?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so he does Instagram Live and he's just like talking to fans and he's walking around K-Fed's house and there's just like beanbag chairs all over the ground. That's what it looked like.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. That's what I saw anyway.
So K-Fed lives as like a frat?
Yeah. And listen, I'm not saying anything bad about K-Fed either. You know, everybody, that guy took a lot of lumps, but when's the last time K-Fed made a lot of news for being a huge douchebag, right? Never.
Oh, years,
Looks to
man.
me
Years,
like
years.
he took his cash settlement and he's raising the kids. Like I don't know, I'm not saying anything bad about K-Fed, but when your kid is 13 and they're doing Instagram Lives, you as a parent need to know this.
Yeah.
Like, you have to.
Britney has enough people in her camp, publicists, all these people. You think that one of them...
Does she, though?
But she's on a late...
Does she?
She would have somebody.
I don't think she does.
I don't think her entourage
it's all her dad.
Is as big as you would think.
Yeah, I don't think
she doesn't have like an organization, let's say like the Kardashians, where they will have like maybe 10 people with them at a time.
I don't think Britt. I don't think Britt has that. Because her dad was like the guy, and then they had a massive falling out. And Jaden, even in this video, I think he called the grandfather.
Oh yeah,
Jamie Spears. He called him a big D.
Is your grandpa a jerk? Yeah, he's pretty big. He's pretty. He can go.
Oh, right. That's your gramps, right?
Yeah, your gramps are probably still.
But I don't think Britney does have a big organization because she doesn't tour anymore. She hasn't done even the Vegas shows. She hasn't done those in like almost over a year.
Though, when you give your kid a phone or allow them to go on social media or whatever, do you not? And you are a celebrity. Talk to them about don't talk about mommy ever.
God. I'm sure those conversations have happened. Like. Maybe not to that extent, but to the extent of, and he's also 13, right? So he's not going to listen to his mom anyway.
13's a tough age,
right?
That. You can tell 13-year-old.
You tell a 13-year-old not to do something, they're going to go and do that thing plus 5 other things.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So yes, maybe the conversation happened. Who knows? Maybe she said like, listen, the kind of life that we live, just be careful with what you do on social media. And maybe that's the extent of it. Not specifically, don't ever talk about my business.
Yeah. Yeah, right. and then so while that was going on, Britney was just posting photos on Instagram telling people that they were untouched.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
really?
so like there was no response to it.
No idea.
No, there was no response. But yeah, I'm curious. I don't mean.
And there may not be a response from her because then it brings it back into the news, right? So she may just let it go.
When your kid says that you're going to quit music, you have to clarify a little bit.
Yeah.
You have to.
Well, and that your grandfather's all those things.
Well, we all know that.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, Brittany, it's Roz and Mocha.
Hi.
How you doing, girl?
Good. How are you?
Good. Where are you calling from?
Newmarket.
What's going on?
I'm just driving my boyfriend to work right now.
Oh, that's nice.
Catherine had that job for a lot of years too. She used to drive me in. No, seriously.
Well, and now Maurie does?
And now Maurie does, yeah.
Do you drive your boyfriend every morning?
Yeah, well, it's his car, but like we share a car. But because I work with kids with autism, I have to travel. So, and he's a welder, so he just stays at one place. So, like, I have to move around, kind of thing. So,
Okay. So does your day then start, like, after you drop him off, do you get to go home or you go to school?
it's different all the time. But yeah, like sometimes I get to go home first, and then like the times are different. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So what's going on? What do you want to say?
I'm just like a huge fan of you guys, and I've been for a long time. And you guys are awesome, and I love listening to you.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. How long have you been listening to the Roz and Mocha Show for?
Probably like 4 or 5 years.
How did you discover us? Because we've been on the radio now together just over 10 years.
Yeah. Actually, I was just flipping through channels, and I heard you guys when you were doing one of your segments, and I like started laughing, and I was just like obsessed.
Who did we take you away from? Like, who'd you used to listen to?
I used to listen to Virgin.
Never heard of him.
All right. And Brittany, in the 5 years that you've listened to the Roz and Mocha Show, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
I knew this was coming.
That's what she said, first of all.
I'm going to have to say Mocha. Sorry, Roz.
Yeah, thanks. I'm used to it. Don't worry about it.
That's what she said.
I got my boyfriend into you guys, too, and I told him he's going to have to choose. He's in the car with me. And he's saying more, but I told him that's not an option.
What's your boyfriend's name?
Quinn.
Okay.
Yo, Quinn, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All
What's
right.
up, man?
Not much.
All right, so between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Well, I wanted to choose Maurie,
Not an option.
but I'll go with Roz then.
That sounds like a pity vote, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks. It's never nice. You know what sucks? You know what hurts? Like, I will legitimately deal with somebody not liking me, right? But there's nothing that hurts more than when you get a car where there's two people in it, and the first person enthusiastically says Mocha, and the second person says me just to make it even. It sucks. It's not good.
I was just going to say, I think Mocha's laugh, though, is just really infectious. So just like...
Yeah, I get it. I've heard it all before. Okay, anyway, we gotta go.
Brittany and Quinn, thanks so much. We love you guys lots. Have a great day.
Thanks. Love you guys.
Here we go.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Podcast.
Happy birthday, Fred Aresenault.
Oh, yeah. He's the World War II vet that... God, when was that? Like maybe last month?
Yeah.
There was a story where he just said that for his 100th birthday, he wanted 100 birthday cards. And then we interviewed him on this show, and like the story went viral, and it was awesome, man. The support was just incredible. And so what, his birthday is when? Today? Or
Today
yesterday?
is his
Today?
100th
Oh.
birthday. And over at Sunnybrook, they did this big celebration for him. They played bagpipes to bring him in. They had a
Bagpipes kill me, man. I
huge
cry
cake.
Every time.
For him. Like, a ton of people showed up. Damnit Maurie was there, and they unveiled the final number.
Okay. He wanted 100.
Fred Aresenault,
Yeah.
who is 100 years old today,
Yes.
received 90,000 birthday cards.
Are you for real? Oh my God, I'm going to burst into tears right now.
90,000.
That is so incredible.
First of all, Fred, happy 100th birthday.
Thank you.
We finally got the tally of all the cards. You wanted 100 cards for your 100th birthday. Tell me and tell everybody listening, what was that number?
Over 90,000 cards that I got for my birthday. That's a lot of cards.
You're like the most special birthday boy ever.
Thank you.
Oh, my heart.
Right?
Oh, my
Isn't he just like the sweetest?
I love him.
And what are you going to do with all of these cards? You have 90,000 cards. What are you going to do with them all?
Put them under my bed.
You're going to put them under your bed?
Yeah.
Have you read all of the cards?
That's it.
What is the one thing you really want to do for your 100th birthday?
Bingo.
Did you want to play bingo?
Oh, yes, bingo.
Is that all you want to do for your birthday? Send us all home and play bingo?
Bingo is enough.
What do you want to say to all of the people that came to your birthday party today to celebrate with you?
Good luck to you all.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Do you want me to sing to you?
Yes.
No, I thought you sang no. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Fred. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
The man turns 100 and you blow through happy birthday
I
like
know.
that?
Come on, man.
The man turned 100.
100. And
that's what you give him?
Happy birthday in like 3 seconds. Maury, the disrespect, bro.
Here we go.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Podcast.
Hi, it's Roz and Mocha.
Hi, this is Anatov. I got my boys, and we listen to you every single morning.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How are you?
Say hi, boys.
They sound thrilled.
We listen to you guys every single morning before I drop them to school, and we were wondering if we could do the news with you guys.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah?
Sure. What are their names?
Lev and David.
Lev and David. All right, so you guys know how this works.
Lev, do you know how this works? They're shocked that I got you guys.
Okay.
Who's going to take the lead, Lev or David?
Lev's going to take the lead.
All right, go for it, bro.
Go. Oh, God. Okay, I'll do the lead. Okay. Mocha, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do the news!
I have a feeling, sir, you're the one that wanted to scream that out and you were just using your kids as an excuse.
Oh, well, that's fine. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Exactly.
A Roz and Mocha Show and Kiss 92.5 News Break.
An Uber driver, listen to this. This was in Kitchener. An Uber driver kicked people out of his car because one of them wouldn't stop farting.
Oh, no,
and
really?
Yeah, and then as they was trying to kick them out, like the guys got like super racist and stuff. Listen to this.
You're not gonna drive me home.
You don't have
How stupid are you? The guy farts one time. He farts, and you're not gonna drive me home.
He farted 3 times.
Who gives a You've been allowed in Canada, you
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
I just kept my cool. I stayed in the car. He's telling me to get out of the car and fight him. And it was like 3 of them, and I'm there by myself. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't have to put up with the abuse and the racial stuff is what really bothered me. I was like really upset. So I didn't want to be driving anymore.
Right?
Damn.
Bruh.
Did they say how old these the guys were?
I don't know. How old is a normal douchebag?
Like late teens, early 20s.
That makes sense.
I'm just trying to figure out because I know that Kitchener-Waterloo area, if maybe they were like students at
right. Yeah.
U of W or Laurier.
So it's looking like after March 31st, Canada will not be paying to keep Prince Harry and Meghan Markle safe.
Well,
so they had been denying that this was happening. The Prime
wanna be on
Minister
their own?
denied it. Everybody denied.
Yeah, because he wants to be friends with them.
Exactly.
Don't worry, guys. I got you.
Yeah. Everybody denied that this was going on. And the Office of Public Safety Minister Bill Blair revealed yesterday that the RCMP have begun intermittently assisting the Metropolitan Police to guard the couple, and that since their sort of official stepping away from their royal duties happens on March 31st, they're going to coincide this with that. Their security needs, because the number was put out there when they first said that they were going to be moving to Canada, at least part-time. And they say that their security cost for personal security a year would be somewhere between $10 and $30 million.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Somewhere between $10 and $30 million.
Yo,
to
you
keep
think
them
this
safe.
whole thing's going to fail to the point where they're going to want to join back with the royal family?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you're going to join back, because Harry is one of the reasons why I really like Harry is that he's extremely petty, right? Like you heard the other day when he did that event in the UK where he said, "Don't introduce me as Prince Harry, I'm just Harry." And that's pettiness, because the Queen right now is deciding what they will and will not allow them to use, Sussex Royal, so on and so forth. And this is where extreme pettiness comes in that I really admire, which is if you're going to screw around and tell me what I can and cannot use, guess what? I'm not using anything anymore.
Yeah.
Deal with that, right? And so you get that, but then with that, in Canada, they don't have the same sort of safeguards and protections that they do in the UK. Like when they were in the UK, you couldn't shoot the kids unless they were at some sort of official event, right?
Yeah.
Where when you're a private citizen in Canada, those rules don't apply. There's other laws, stalking laws and everything else, but as it is right now, from the way I understand it and just things that I've read, some of the reports, they're in like a fortress right now in Victoria and can't leave. Like it's not this sort of magical wonderland.
So he's not even going to use like his dad's last name or anything.
No,
or the family last name.
No, and to me, the thing that makes the most sense, because I don't even know if they can earn a living in Canada. Neither of them are Canadian. Like they have to go through the whole process of being able to work here. Well, to even earn a living, like to even start a charity where you take some money as a living.
Yeah,
you have to make money because you have to pay people. So I don't know what they're going to do there, but to me, the thing that makes the most sense for them is that if you want the best shot at being left alone, you have to go somewhere where there are people far more interesting and far more famous than you are. Right? Go to California. Go to Calabasas. Live beside Kim and Kanye. That they know what to do in that neighborhood when people come around with cameras.
Yeah.
Right? You have to go to a place where this is normal and they know how to deal with it. You're not going to get that in Vancouver. It's Harry and Meghan and 65 plus.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's not hard to find them.
Stick out like a sore thumb.
Exactly. Right? So I don't know. But anyway, as of March 31st, they're no longer going to be paying. Canada's no longer going to be paying to keep them safe. All the money that was raised from that bullied Australian boy, Quaylan Bales, the family has turned down the offer to go to Disneyland, and I guess the entire $470,000 is going to go to different charities, Dwarfism Awareness Australia, Stomp Out Bullying, and Lady Gaga's Born This Way Foundation, because the whole thing just got ugly because there were so many conspiracy theories that this 9-year-old was actually 18 and that the family is rich, and then there was the video of the kid using the N-word, and it just got ugly. Like, the whole thing
And
got
pictures of him in expensive clothes.
He went viral for getting bullied, and then everybody sort of jumped on and wanted to support the kid, and then he got bullied for being bullied. Like, it was a weird thing. It was like a double bullying, the thing that happened with the conspiracy theories.
So
But
how
anyway,
old is he?
He's
Is he really
9.
9?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay.
9. He's 9. But
And is he rich?
I don't know if they're rich, but they're turning down the money, and they're not going to take the trip. So I think they don't want the heat anymore. No. The coronavirus global death toll surpasses 3,000 as cases soar. There's 88,000 confirmed cases worldwide, 3,043 fatalities. 45,000 people have recovered. 64 countries are reporting cases. The World Health Organization warns that the risk of a global spread is very high. The U.S. reports their second death from coronavirus. 4 new cases of coronavirus confirmed in Ontario over the weekend. And Jackie Chan is shutting down rumors that he's quarantined for the coronavirus.
Oh, no,
that just started, right?
Aw,
and he's like,
poor guy.
yeah, I know. And he's like, man, my people told me that there was a rumor out there that I had the coronavirus and I'm quarantined. He says, quote, firstly, I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to everybody for your concern. I'm very healthy and safe and have not been quarantined. I've received many messages from fans asking if I'm okay. Your love and concern is so heartwarming. Thank you for that. So Jackie Chan
alone.
I know, right?
I love that guy.
There's a new condo happening at 11 Yorkville Avenue. Pre-construction is underway. Prices on the 387 square foot studios start. Okay, prices on the 387 square foot studio apartments start in the low 700,000s.
Oh, get out of here.
Prices for 387 square feet start in the low 700,000s. That's not even the shocking part.
What's the shocking part?
The shocking part is when you go through the listing for 11 Yorkville. Parking spaces, a single parking space costs $189,000.
Get out of here.
And even with a single parking space of $189,000, you may still have to pay an additional $120 a month in a, quote, parking maintenance fee. Can you believe that?
What's a parking maintenance fee?
I don't know, $120.
No, but what does that like? What do you get for that?
Like, what do you get? What do you get for any maintenance fee in a condo?
Like what? Someone will come by and sweep it?
Yeah, I guess so. They repaint the lines every now and then. They make sure everything's okay.
Like every 5 years.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just saying that
300 and how much square foot?
So a 387 square foot condo at 11 Yorkville starts in the low 700,000s.
Is that smaller than the room that we're in right now?
Oh yes, yeah.
Smaller, right?
Yeah. And
ridiculous.
a parking space for this building that's going to open spring 2024.
Yeah.
A parking space is $189,000,
No.
and on top of that, it's $120 a month for parking maintenance fees.
Next.
$200,000. We're at the point of where we're paying $200,000 for a place to park a car in this city.
No, thank you.
$200,000.
Next listening, please.
You got to be kidding me. J-Lo was talking about how she was actually quite upset that she did not get the Oscar nomination. This is her talking to during Oprah's 2020 Vision Tour stop in LA on Saturday.
Did you feel snubbed when people started saying you were snubbed for the Oscar?
I was sad.
Oh.
I was sad. I was a little sad because there was a lot of build up to it.
Yes.
There was so many, I got so many good notices, more than ever in my career. And I'm reading all the articles and I'm going, oh my God, could this happen? And then it didn't. And I was like,
oh no.
Ouch. It was a little bit of a letdown. Also, I felt like my whole team, like I said, most of my team has been with me for years, 20, 25 years. And I think they had a lot of hopes on that.
Yeah.
Like they wanted it too.
Yeah.
And I felt like I let everybody down a little bit.
I think, listen, I don't know, man. It's tough. I watched that movie and I didn't think anything was sort of Academy Award worthy, but that's no slight at them. It was a fine movie. But when
You didn't hate the movie?
I didn't hate the movie, but I felt that they really went out of their way to sort of set J-Lo up and that movie up to fail.
Right.
Where everybody was like, give it all the Academy Awards, give it.
They hyped it up way too much.
They hyped it up way too much.
Yeah.
It was never
They
going to
should have
happen.
just released it and just let it do its thing.
It was just it was never going to happen. But no, good movie, but it's not. Nobody's going to win an Academy Award for that movie. Judge Judy ending after 25 seasons.
No!
But is she really? This is Judge Judy talking to Ellen. That'll be on today's show.
I've had a 25-year-long marriage with CBS. And CBS, I think, sort of felt they wanted to optimally utilize the repeats of my program. So what they decided to do was to sell a couple of years' worth of reruns. But I'm not tired. So Judy Justice will be coming out, the year later. Judge Judy, you'll be able to see all new shows. The following couple of years, you should be able to catch all the reruns, and Judy Justice will be going elsewhere.
Judy,
Isn't that fun?
So CBS is trying to screw out of a deal.
yeah.
So she's like, okay, I'll just do another show.
Peace. Right.
On another network.
I know.
Because I don't know if I can live in a world where I don't hear things like this from Judge Judy anymore.
Pay careful attention and don't look annoyed. Now, there's only one attitude here, it's mine. They pay me a lot of money for having attitude. Listen to me. Watch my face. This is not a back and forth. You talk, she talks, I talk, then it's over. I'm like a viper, and I'm the fiercest lady you ever met. I'm a nasty old lady.
She's the best. Right? She is the best. It took 35 years, but Public Enemy just fired Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav! No!
Yeah.
Are you serious? Why?
Yeah. Public Enemy have dropped founding member Flavor Flav after 35 years. In the statement, it reads, Public Enemy and Public Enemy Radio, that's the other name they go by, will be moving forward without Flavor Flav. We thank him for his years of service and wish him well.
What's he going to do with all them big-ass clocks?
This is what Chuck D sent out in his statements. This news comes after Flav denounced. So they were doing a show with Bernie Sanders, Public Enemy. And I guess Flavor Flav is not a Sanders supporter. So he came out to say, hey, this is not Public Enemy. I don't support this. What are you guys doing? And then Chuck D was like, well, okay, well, then you're fired. Like that's how hardcore the political divide was and views are in a band like Public Enemy. For 35 years, they won one difference over a candidate, and it's that important to Chuck D, and it's that important to Flavor Flav that they couldn't come to any sort of agreement, and therefore Flavor Flav fired from Public Enemy after 35 years. That's crazy.
So we're never going to hear him unless you listen to like old music, him yelling out, yeah, boy!
Now costs more to take the TTC. A 10-cent fare increase took effect yesterday, raising the price of the Presto fares to $3.25 for adults and $2.25 for seniors and youth. When it comes to cash fares, adult payments did not change, staying at $3.25, but seniors and anyone under the age of 19 will now pay $2.30. Monthly passes have also gone up in price, jumping nearly $5 for adults and nearly $6 for students and seniors. This is the 9th fare hike since 2009. The 9th fare hike since 2009.
That's not for the people. That's not for the people. That's not cool.
No, you're right. A Canadian model claims that Timothy Hutton raped her in 1983 when she was just 14 years old. BuzzFeed published an accusation yesterday from the model who claims that in 83, she and two friends went to Timothy Hutton's Vancouver hotel room when he was there filming Iceman, if you remember that, and that she was raped by him and one of his, somebody else that he was with. And then in 2019, she filed a criminal complaint against Timothy Hutton in Vancouver with the police. And there is no statute of limitations, of course, for rape in Canada. And Johnson also said that she initially agreed to a $135,000 payoff from Timothy Hutton, but pulled out after finding out that Hutton would then be able to deny any wrongdoing. He was also, and if you're wondering who Timothy Hutton is, he was also in The Haunting of Hill House.
Was he really?
Yeah. Yeah, he was in The Haunting of Hill House. And he's also on Almost Family on Fox, or was, because hours after this story came out about the rape accusation, Fox promptly canceled the show.
This guy, yeah.
Timothy Hutton, through his lawyer, told BuzzFeed that he completely and unequivocally denies the accusations and said that the account was patently false and designed only to extort money from him. Taylor Swift tops the list of 2019's list of the 10 best-selling recording artists worldwide, beating out Ed Sheeran, Post Malone, Billie Eilish, Queen, Ariana Grande, and BTS.
And now it's time for Ask Roz and Mocha.
Yo, Ashley.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us on the Roz and Mocha Show podcast. How are you?
Thank you. How are you?
Good. All right. So what's your question?
Would you rather look 10 years older from the neck up or the neck down?
Before we answer, what's your answer?
I asked my fiance this, and we both agreed in looking neck down. That way, you can cover yourself. Obviously, you're wearing clothes will cover the wrinkles, and can
I ask a question? How can you tell old from the neck down? What does old look like from the neck down?
Well, presumably, like, you would think that you 10 years ago, like, think of your body 10 years ago and then think of your body now and then double that.
I was just slimmer. Like, there's no wrinkles
right.
down
So
anywhere.
10 years
No.
from now is going to be bigger and more flabby than you are now.
Okay, so I would say I would agree neck down because you're right. You could cover it up, and at the pool, it's just family.
So you would say what, neck down? You would go 10 years older.
Look at people like Jane Fonda and stuff. They wear handkerchiefs and stuff to cover the age
You're
on their
gonna be
neck.
a handkerchief guy?
All the hickeys. I think the easy answer would be neck down.
Yeah.
10 years plus.
I'm totally disagreeing on this.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I'm going neck up.
Why?
As a man, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple more wrinkles or a few more gray. I'm already gray and I already have wrinkles, right? That doesn't depress me. What depresses me is when I'm not wearing a shirt and I'm sitting on the toilet and I look down and my titties are a little bit bigger than they were last year. Right? That's what depresses me. Right?
Is that alone time?
Is when I look down at my body. My face aging has never bothered me. Going gray has never bothered me. Getting wrinkles has never bothered me.
But that's just you. There are some people, if you look in the mirror, like there are some people who will look in the mirror and they don't like what they see.
I know, but she asked me.
I know, but we can't all look as good as you.
No,
with
but
gray.
you said, yeah, but that's just you. I'm saying what I think because she asked me.
I know, I'm disagreeing with you.
I know, but you don't have to because you disagree. So I'm just telling you, I would much rather go 10 years older from the neck up because I'm not, like if I would, you know how I would feel differently about this? Is if I was losing my hair. Okay.
Like Maurie.
So if I was losing my hair and then all of a sudden somebody said we're going to fast forward that process 10 years, I would say no.
Nobody wants
because
that.
I don't want to be bald tomorrow. You have to give yourself that 10 years in order to deal with it mentally.
But the body thing that sucks though is when you look down or you look in the mirror to your full shirtless self and you look like your dad.
Okay.
To me, that I don't like.
Okay.
Like my body looks like my dad's body.
Right.
And
your body would look a whole lot more like your dad's body if you said 10 years below the neck.
Oh, I know. And I'm not okay with that.
So then go 10 years above the neck.
But I still like that you can cover up your dad's body.
That didn't sound weird at all.
Yeah, 10 years from now, you guys could share clothes. I'm saying I'm putting 10 years on my face.
No, I'm still saying body.
You are, huh?
Yeah.
Really?
You know why?
Why?
Because if I add 10 years and if I don't like what I see, I could do something about it.
Right. You could do that. You could do that with your face. It's easy to do. It's easy to do it with your face.
But it's very noticeable. Like I could do
fillers and Botox. You could do that on your lunch hour.
Also, with the grays, you can use Began speeding, and it's gone.
Yeah.
but you can, you would notice that more. You know what I mean? Like with Botox or anything like that. Like it's noticeable to other people. Whereas if I'm 10 years older in the body, I could do things like maybe change my diet or maybe work out a little bit more.
It's too much work. It's too much work.
No,
it's too much. I'll also think about
your
it.
boobs will always sag.
But think about this, okay? You're not dealing with at that point. Like you may be able to spring back as somebody in their early 40s. It's difficult to spring back in your early 50s, and that's the body that you would have. I would 100% take neck up because literally, like if you get it done well, and I'm not a fan of fillers and I'm not a fan of Botox, everything else, but those things are available there to you, and you can do it on your lunch hour, and it's a noticeable difference. There is no fix like that for the body.
How do some people like Antonio Banderas and stuff have a great body at their age?
Well, because that's all they do for a living is they just work out.
Oh man!
Right? Like when you're an actor and you're 4 months in between projects and all you have to do is prepare for your next one, and you have all the money in the world, you just work out. You get a personal trainer that come to your house and you just do it every day.
So where did we go wrong?
Well, don't look at me.
No, he's talking to his belly.
Maury, to ask the question of where did you go wrong, you listen to everything you've said on this show for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
That's where you went wrong.
And it's all archived.
Yes.
Hey,
It's
Ashley,
documented.
thanks so much for your question today.
Thank you. Oh, can you ask me who my favorite was?
Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
I'd say Mocha.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
It's the Scarborough connection.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks,
Is
Ashley.
it because he looks so young?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Mocha still denies that he has gray in his beard.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
It's right on your face.
I'm surprised that you don't Just for Men.
What?
I really am. Yeah.
Are you kidding me with all this jet black beard hair?
Yeah. No. No, I am surprised
That
though.
would just
that
be a
you-
waste of money.
I'm
Have
surprised.
you ever done that?
Just for Men?
Yeah.
No, I have not. I let my beard go gray, but my beard went gray rapidly.
Can you dye, like if you have normal color hair and a nice full head of hair like me, can you dye it gray? Like, is that a thing?
Sure. Yeah, you can strip the color and put a wash in it. Yeah, absolutely.
I love
don't
that you
know.
knew the
You'd
terms.
look like Cisco though, Maury.
Dong, 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 dong. Thanks, Ashley.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Bye, love. So was it last week's podcast, More, that you brought up? Because Maury Matthew, his husband Matthew, just got a dog. And Maury, you brought up the fact that
I had questions.
You had questions, and you were going to bring in the dog's toothpaste to try it out before you tried it on the dog, right?
Well, yeah, and I also learned in the last podcast from Mocha that I don't need this yet because he only has baby teeth.
Right.
His baby teeth are going to fall out.
And they are sharp, I'll tell you that.
So this is, what is this? This is Arm & Hammer beef flavored fresh mint.
Beef and mint. Fresh mint.
And it's tartar control dog toothpaste. Are you sure you want to do this, man?
Did you read the instructions? Like, not the instructions, but does it say for,
Yeah,
a specific age range?
I'm gonna make sure that they don't say this is not for humans on here because.
But if it's for dogs, how can it not be for humans?
Well,
do you eat dog food?
I need to get my flashlight out to read the back because I'm blind.
Do you go to restaurants and read menus with that?
Absolutely. I have no shame. When I'm in a restaurant and it's dark, I bring out my phone and I shine the flashlight on
You know who else
it.
does that? My Nana.
Yeah, I do it. I don't care. I don't care. Put a light in the table, man. Everything's so dark now. Why is everything so dark?
Well, they give you a
Everywhere
candle.
you go, it's so dark. I can't read anything.
Well, because is food look better in the dark?
No, I'm out now. I have to give Roxy something for me to read to me.
Seriously?
Yeah. I hand her everything. I'm like, what does that say?
Wow, that's such an old
Directions.
man thing to say.
For first-time brushers, this is you, More. Put a small amount of toothpaste on your finger and invite the dog to lick it off. Slowly progress to lifting your dog's lips and rubbing the toothpaste on your finger along the gum line and teeth. When your pet is comfortable, put a small amount on a toothbrush. Okay, we're going to say you're comfortable with both. There are no warnings on here. Oh, hold on here. Ingredients is too small for me to read. And there's no
Flash a bigger
warnings.
light?
Yeah,
You want me to read it?
There's no warnings.
What's the big words in the box?
Well, if it were that small, they don't want anybody to read it anyway, More. So don't worry about it. Okay, so this is more. Here's your double-ended toothbrush and your beef and mint flavored toothpaste.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. I just want to smell the toothpaste.
Yeah, come on over.
Yeah.
I have to take off the little cap. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Let me see.
Give it a smell, Mocha.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What does it smell
That
like?
may be the grossest thing I've ever smelled.
Yeah. Is it really beef and mint?
Yes!
Yeah?
Roz, you
Just
have to
smell
smell
You
it.
know what it smells like?
What's that?
It smells like minty corned beef.
Really?
Yeah. Smell it.
Oh.
Right? Doesn't it smell like a minty corned beef?
You know what it smells like? Hold on here. Like hot dog and mouthwash.
Oh, that's so gross.
Right?
God, I may barf.
Okay, well, don't, first of all.
Do I not get a little bit of water?
Maury, this is your thing, man. Don't make it seem like you're in some sort of prison and we're torturing you here. You bought this and brought it in.
Do I not get any water?
You didn't put enough
Oh,
toothpaste on
no,
there,
no,
bro.
you can't put more than that.
Hold on, that's not a full. If
Yeah,
you're gonna
there-
brush your teeth, you're gonna brush your teeth.
There you go, buddy.
So hold on, am I actually just brushing my teeth
As
with
you
this?
normally would. As you
Okay.
normally would. Okay, so just brush your teeth like you normally would. Okay, start in the molars. Start in the molars. Yeah, start in the molars.
Start in the
yeah.
back.
Yeah, start in the molars. Get to the front ones.
Oh.
Smell his breath. What does it smell?
Oh my god. It really stinks.
Oh.
You know what?
Oh.
Now that the toothpaste has been in Maury's mouth,
Yeah.
the smell right now while this is happening
Yeah.
is way worse than
You're just gonna swallow it, or just swallow it. It's fine to swallow. Why, you think dogs spit that out? Just swallow it. Just swallow it.
do it, do
You're
it.
allowed to swallow it. It's fine.
she said.
Oh. How was that?
Oh God! No wonder dogs don't want this.
Go-
Oh God! It tastes
go-
like I just brushed my teeth and had a steak dinner.
Okay, go and blow Mocha's face for a second.
Oh, come on.
Okay, like blow,
Okay,
like
okay,
just
hold
a
on,
light
hold on.
breeze, a light
Okay,
breeze,
hold on.
a light
On the
breeze,
count of
a light
three, so I
breeze.
can do a deep inhale.
Yes,
Okay,
okay,
ready?
yeah,
1,
okay.
2, 3. Oh! It got in my mouth! I got in my mouth! Oh,
It actually-
Oh my
it's-
god! It stinks so bad!
It smells like dog in here right now, which is wild because I've never associated beef and mint with a dog flavor, but it really does smell like dog in here right
smells
now.
worse than when we were just like sniffing the tube.
Yeah.
Here, Roz.
So hold on here. So wait, sniffing the mouth is worse than sniffing the tube. Yeah. Okay. All right. Are you gonna breathe in my face?
Same thing. So deep inhale, Ross. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh! Oh!
It's so gross, right?
You know what's funny is that there's a cloud of it around me right now. Hold on, I gotta get my flashlight out to see if there's any like. I swear to God, it's hanging in the air right now.
Okay.
Oh, poor dog.
Next question. Why do we get this question? Oh my God.
Okay.
Moises Abel asks,
Yeah.
hypothetically, if
Right.
one of you, not gonna say who, was gay and single,
Oh,
would you?
Shut up.
Would
with
one
this
of you date Maury?
question?
No, absolutely not.
It's been asked and answered every single podcast. No, if I was gay and single, I would not date Maury.
But
Same.
no, but hold on.
Aaron asks,
Hypothetically-
when does a new week officially start? Sunday or Monday?
Sunday. Officially Sunday.
Are you crazy?
No, officially Sunday.
Are you nuts?
Yes, but
How?
I'm still going
In
with
what
Sunday.
day?
8 days a week. Like the song, it starts on Sunday.
But in no world does
Hold on.
the
Wait,
week.
wait, wait, stop. How many days are there in the week, Maury?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But there's somewhere like it's the song is 8 days a week.
Okay, but why? What is your rationale for a week starting on Sunday then?
Because the calendar starts on a Sunday at home. It goes Sunday to Saturday, Sunday to Saturday.
Okay.
I guess
Some do, some
traditionally,
don't.
yeah.
Some do, some don't.
Some calendars start Sunday to
So
Saturday.
in your mind, it's Monday to Sunday.
Yeah.
Some
Say-
calendars start
okay.
Monday to go Monday to Sunday.
Say the days of the week right now.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Why'd you start at Monday?
Because that's how people verbally say it.
Okay, but why did you start at Monday? Because it's considered the start.
Because it's considered the norm.
It's considered the start of the week.
It's considered the start, but
It's
she said
Monday,
officially.
Monday,
I think officially
Monday's
it's Sunday.
considered Monday is considered the beginning of the week.
I would agree.
Absolutely.
In my world, Monday is day one.
I agree with you that the world considers it Monday,
Right.
but officially I've heard it's Sunday.
But even if you go with biblical terms, Sunday was the day after all the work, the day of rest. Sunday was
you
the
start
last
your
day.
week
No,
with the
Sunday,
rest.
stop. Sunday was the last day of the week that you rest after all the work was done. It ends on Sunday, begins on Monday.
We'll have to agree to disagree on this one.
No, but there is no agreeing to disagree. This is one of those things where there's clearly a right and a wrong.
Monday is day one.
Yeah, Monday's day one. It's
Well,
not an
just say it
opinion
is,
based. No,
but I'm just saying
no.
officially Sunday. People have said
Maury,
that.
Maury, no official. Show me. Nobody officially says Sunday. The week starts at Monday. There's a definitive right and a definitive wrong to this.
Only because the work week starts on a Monday.
Okay, so the week starts on a Monday.
Well, no, I'm not going to give in.
Right. Okay.
But
So
you're just
so
proving everything that you've been saying so
Yeah.
far has been proving that the week starts on a Monday.
Even from an emotional point of view, Maury, when you finish work on a Friday and it's the weekend, right? When you get to Saturday, you're like, God, that was like such a crazy week. And when you wake up on Sunday, are you like, God, you know what? This is the beginning of a week.
Never.
No, never.
No, because I'm still at home because they
Right.
gave me Saturday and Sunday off.
Right. But Monday is when the week starts.
Because you go to work then.
Monday's just when the week starts.
Yeah, work-wise.
Why are you fighting this?
Why are you fighting this?
Hey,
It's
come on,
super
bro.
weird.
Because I have to stand my ground. Daddy told me to just always stand your
but
ground.
you have no points, though. That's the problem.
My calendar at home is my point. Sunday to Saturday.
My calendar at home, it starts on Monday.
But everything else that you've been saying since my calendar starts Sunday to Saturday has been proving that Monday is day one.
Your position should be that it's weird that calendars start on Sunday when the week actually starts on Monday.
Because somewhere along the line, somebody went like, let's
No,
put
but
it on Monday.
anyway, I can't talk about this anymore. I'm just going in circles.
So you're just going to
with
agree
you.
with me then?
No.
Emily Pickles asks, would you rather walk in on your parents or have your parents walk in on you?
I've lived this.
Well, my dad's dead, so that would be gross.
Wow. Is it mean if I laugh? I can't laugh, man.
Would you rather your parents walk in on you? Okay, so wait, at this age now, or are we talking when we were younger?
I would assume
now it would
younger.
be weird because how do you get a key to my condo?
Well, no, let's just say that happens. Let's say there's a flood at Frank's place. He's staying with you for the night. Let's
that would
just
be
say.
like fine now. Really uncalled for and weird.
But what about if you walked?
Also, why am I doing it when he's there?
I don't know. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, because he doesn't do it now when nobody's there.
That's true. Yeah, I think that there's no chance at all that your dad would.
You can't participate in this conversation.
sorry,
No, but I
Maury.
have lived it.
No.
My dad has walked in on me.
But you were younger, though.
I was 18.
right?
Is that younger?
Is that younger than 40-something?
No, I mean, is that considered? I mean, it's still of an age.
Yeah, you were still living at home, though.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. That's younger. Yeah. Have you ever walked in on Frank?
Yep.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that.
You ever walked in? Okay. You ever walked in
Did
on
you
your...
hear me?
What?
He doesn't know that.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay. You ever walked in on your parents' mocha?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was.
It's shocking, right?
To this day, I can't get
I
this
walked
still
in
in your head.
okay,
Out of my head.
I have another question because I know, like, here's the thing: is that walking in on your parents is devastating, right? It's something that takes years. It takes years to get over. But let me ask you this question. I'll ask you,
Oh my
Maury.
God,
I'll ask you, Maury,
please.
and I'll ask you, Mocha. Okay?
This is gonna change everything, I have a feeling.
This is not walking in on your parents, but my question is this: have you ever walked in on your dad alone?
Oh, no. Have you?
No? You never?
No, I swear.
But I.
No, I swear.
Okay.
Have you?
I did one time, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Yeah, I was.
But I don't want to know.
Yeah,
Why am I asking a follow-up?
I know. Super weird. But that was almost more devastating
Yeah, it
than
would
walking
be.
in on my parents.
Oh, yeah.
No, because when it's just the parents, like they're busy. When it's just daddy's, like, hey.
Excuse me?
If he sees you, it's gonna be like
just hey.
Hey, did you take out the trash? No, go ahead.
No, I think that would be. What would be more devastating, walking in on your dad alone or your mom alone?
What are you asking?
Dude, okay, next question. Next question. Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
I'm sure it's happened. Listen, I'm sure it's happened. There's nothing wrong with it, but that's tough to get over.
I found my dad's videos.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Like his stash of adult videos.
Him in them?
No, just
Oh!
like. And I learned.
What do
and
you
a friend
think?
of mine told me
You're
that
the
if
only
you-
guy that found his dad's porno?
No, but tell me if you did this. So a friend of mine told me once that if you ever watch them, you have to remember exactly where, because it was VHS, where it was. You can put it back to that exact moment so
Yes.
that he doesn't assume that
Yes,
you've watched it.
Of course.
I thought I was teaching you something.
No, you teach me more
about sneaking porn.
Okay, more. Believe me, I could teach a master class in sneaking pornography from back in the day.
Hold on, you just had master class, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Brandon has a question specifically for me.
Yeah.
Asking if I've started playing video games again since after watching Striking Vipers on Black Mirror.
Oh, right.
If yes, what games do I play? In all honesty, I played one time, and during that one time, it was maybe for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I stopped because I kept thinking about that stupid episode.
What were you playing a lot of, though? You because I know that you and Climax would like play NHL and stuff. Would you
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
And then you got the Spider-Man game, and you really like the Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Spider-Man, and then, oh my God, what is it? One of the Tom Clancy ones.
Oh, like a Splinter Cell kind of thing?
Yeah, one of
Really?
those
Yeah.
ones.
Those games are good.
Division. That's what it
Division.
is. Division. I was playing that a lot. And yes, with DJ Climax, I'd play NHL online.
Right.
And then the Spider-Man game.
Right.
But I tried playing the Division game since watching Striking Vipers.
Yeah.
And that's the game I played for like maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah. But how did that ruin it for you, watching Striking Fire? How did it ruin, like, playing hockey?
I don't know, just knowing that there's somebody, not that the hockey players are going to be like making out with each other or anything like that. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it,
Yeah.
I haven't played any fighting games.
No fighting games.
No, like I have Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and
Really,
like all the
yeah.
anniversary editions of
Is
those
that because
games.
you have a kid and you don't want him to see it?
No.
No, it's because, did you watch Striking Vipers more?
No.
Oh, okay. Then you go watch that, and then we'll talk about this next week.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. Go watch Striking Vipers, the episode of Black Mirror. I don't remember which season and which episode it was.
I'll just talk into my remote. If I talk into my
one-
remote, it'll come out.
Sorry, season 5, episode 1.
Okay.
That's
okay.
what it is.
It's such a good one, and it messed Mocha up.
Yeah,
it's
big
such
time.
a good episode, though.
I'm going to have to look up
the polar bear.
I'm going to, oh, dude, come on, man. Forgot about that part. I'm going to have to look up okay, so I'm going to look up the answer for this question.
Yeah.
But I'm going to ask it anyway, because I know it's going to take a while for it to be answered.
Okay.
This is from MC, and it's a riddle for Damnit Maurie. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, not nobody, I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I?
I speak without a mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So you're hearing something.
Mm-hmm.
I hear without ears.
Mm-hmm.
I have no body, but I come alive with the wind.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
So I speak without a mouth.
Now it makes sense. I just looked up the answer.
So it can't, I mean, it could possibly be a windmill.
I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I?
I hear without ears. I speak without, I come alive. A phone?
I speak without a mouth.
Yeah.
And hear without ears.
Yeah.
I have no body.
Yeah.
But I come alive with wind. I guess you're arguing.
I could say phone.
No, you can't because a phone could have a body.
A phone could have a body.
Yeah.
Also, phones don't speak.
No, they do through their headset.
No. A person speaks through a phone.
Right,
Phones
but there's
don't
the speaker.
speak. Right, but that again, the phone just left on its own.
I
the
speak
phone.
without a mouth. I hear without ears. I speak without a mouth. I hear without ears.
Yeah, I know what this is. It's tough. Like it's a little.
Do you know the answer?
Me? Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I've read this one.
I think the
rocks
key
years
here
ago.
is I come alive with the wind.
Yes,
I think that's the key, right?
And that is
Focus
not
on
going to
that.
help you at all.
Oh.
It's not going to help you at all. The I come alive with the wind
blows.
No,
and then
it's not.
something
It's
comes
not. It's
alive.
not going to help you at all. Mocha could give you the answer right now, and you won't get it. You still won't get it.
Do you want to know the answer?
Hold on, let me just give me one more pass of this because there's always like a kind of a trick thing in there, right?
Yeah,
There's always
sure.
kind of like a little what's a doozy.
What's a doozy?
That's the answer.
Yeah, that's what your dad calls it. You know what I mean?
Speak without a mouth.
Maury.
So speaking, there's no mouth. I'm hearing, there's no ears. So I pick up sound. I'm saying something.
Yeah.
And I come alive with the wind.
Yes.
Like a speaker on the pole in a prison yard.
Exactly. Mocha, tell me the answer, please.
An echo.
Right.
I don't even understand that.
Thank you. That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I said.
How does that make
Don't
any
worry
sense?
about it. Don't worry about it. It's not a very good riddle. It's not a very good riddle.
I thought my answer was so much better.
You put way too much thought into it more, and I feel bad for you.
Speaker in a prison yard?
Yeah. No. It's just it's not a great riddle. Like you don't go, oh, it's not one of those. You're kind of like, oh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because I would argue it, going, how does an echo hear?
Don't worry about it. Let it go.
Well, I'm really
It's all
bothered
good.
by
I
it.
know you are.
Okay.
Aaron asks, and I think we've answered something similar to this question, but I'll ask it anyway. Could you be in a relationship with someone that has the exact same personality traits as you?
No.
Absolutely not.
I think I am.
No, you're not.
My husband, he and I, exactly, we look the same, we act the same.
No, personality traits. No, you guys don't.
You don't think so?
No. You're a compulsive liar who sneaks food.
And you're terrible with money.
And you're terrible with money.
Oh, so I'm kind of the complete opposite.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I would say that you guys are more, when it comes to those like quirky little things, I would say that you have a lot in common.
I actually think I would hate someone like me.
Yeah. What does that tell you?
That everything makes sense.
Kim McIntosh in Vancouver. By the way, shout out to anyone that listens to the Roz and Mocha show on Kiss Radio in Vancouver. Asks, what was Roz's reaction when McDreamy was killed off of Grace?
Oh,
All right,
that
everyone
was
sit back.
Devastated.
Get comfortable.
Spoiler alert, by the way. I had no idea.
I was.
How long ago was that anyway?
5 years, 4
Oh,
years
okay.
now. Yeah,
so it's not
yeah.
like last week where we can't talk
Oh,
about
no,
it.
no.
Somebody left or is leaving.
What are you looking
Hold on.
at?
Wait, can he
You're
answer the
very-
first question first?
Yeah.
Like, are you mixing up McDreamy and McSteamy?
No.
Okay.
Do you watch the show, Maury?
I read things.
Okay.
Well, he watches the show. Let him answer.
It was a great episode, and it was tragic because
How did he die?
He got hit. They were on a highway, and there was an accident, and then he got hit by a passing truck or a passing car that was going by while he was helping somebody else out, and then. The way that they played out the episode was they were in the middle of nowhere and they had to bring him to like this sort of podunk hospital. And he was there on the sort of gurney, but in his own head because he was just in a catatonic state. But the way that they played out the episode was he could hear everything that the doctors were saying over him. And he, in his voice, while he was lying there, was telling the doctors what to do, being like, no, don't do that. Get me up right now to a CAT scan. But it was all his own internal dialogue as he was in this coma. And they didn't do those things.
And as a viewer, it's probably like so frustrating
Yeah,
too, right?
exactly. Yeah, exactly. And what happened
That's a
was
great idea, though.
and what happened was that because they didn't do those things, he died.
Oh.
What a great way
Right?
to film something.
Yeah. And so then it was Meredith Grey, who was his wife, that realized what happens and how incompetent they were and what things could have been done because of their negligence, I guess, or incompetence, not necessarily negligence, and that they could have saved him. Right. And then so years later, what happened is Meredith did some, I don't know, insurance fraud or something like that. And she had to do community service. But then they were going to take her medical license away and she had to go before the review board. And one of the people all these years later, this happened this season, one of the people all these years later on the review board was the actual doctor that treated Derek.
Oh.
And so she knew, but he didn't. And
she knew of the
She knew it was him. She knew it was him, but he didn't recognize her.
Yeah.
Right? He's just like, oh, whatever.
'Cause how would he,
She's just
right?
a woman. And then she said something to him eventually during this hearing. And then I think the guy had like a heart attack or something like that. Yeah.
Like in the meeting?
In the meeting, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's Grey's Anatomy, right? Like, what are you going to do? Somebody's got to die, right? But no, so it was very well done. And that's like the sort of classic era of Grey's where it was really, really good. We're now, I think, 13 episodes in of this year, starting from fall until now. And this week's past episode was the first one that actually felt like a Grey's Anatomy episode.
Really? Does your girlfriend Catherine watch?
Oh my God! Yeah,
Is she like just as big of a fan?
Same as me. We're like, put it this way. This is how I now feel about Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy airs on Thursdays.
Yeah.
And it was
AKA Thursdays.
Yeah, I PVR'd Grey's on Thursday.
Yeah.
And we didn't watch it until Sunday evening. That has never happened before. It's never happened before.
Because normally you're excited.
Oh, if we have a Grey's on PVR, we're watching it the next available moment. But we waited till Sunday because we were just kind of like, whatever.
Damn.
Yeah.
Are they wrapping the show up soon?
I think they're going to give it a couple more years, but Karev was the last original that left the show for whatever reason, and I guess next week they're going to tell you what happened to him.
That scene makes you think, though, like if there was a way to sort of download your thoughts after you die to see what your last thoughts were or something. How cool would that be?
Huh?
But to benefit who, though?
No, to see maybe if you were murdered or something, if you downloaded, you plug your brain into the USB or something, and then you were able to, if the person was thinking, you could find out who the murderer was.
Right, that's an episode of Black Mirror right there, right?
Dying watching.
No, but like if you cut the person, like he died quickly, you have an hour to download their.
You
last
got to start
thoughts.
watching Black Mirror, man, because that's the episode where everything that you hear, think, and say is recorded.
And you have that little remote control,
and
right?
you can go back and rewatch it.
But you can't delete it.
No, you can just go. You can go back
No,
and
because
rewatch
it's
it.
happened
So if you
already.
and I got into an argument, right, where you were like, "I didn't say that," I'm like, "Yes, you did." I'd be like, "Show me,"
Oh wow! And then you could just.
and then you go back, and we can see whether
and then you would
that.
see that you were wrong.
Right, of course, yes, because that's Maury's fantasy.
Lisa asks, Roz and Mocha, if you had debt like Damnit Maurie, how would you pay it off, and how long would it take?
How much is your debt, Maury?
Right now, currently.
Yeah.
No, yesterday.
Yeah, Maury, yeah. How much debt did you incur between Sunday evening and Monday morning? How much debt do you have right now?
Like $9 grand.
$9 grand.
Like that's including the loan I took out to pay off the visa and the visa.
Right.
Okay, so 9,000.
9,000.
Now, how much does, damn it, Matthew, your husband, think?
He knows
that you're in debt?
Like he knew when I took out the loan, but he doesn't know what it's at yet because it's just like la-di-da.
How much was the loan that you took out?
The loan was $8 grand.
$8 grand. And when was that?
Like 4 years ago.
4 years ago. And how much have you paid off of that $8 grand?
I am at $6 grand.
So all that money was in interest that you're paying.
And I'm not interested.
No. And what's your interest rate? It's a lot, right?
It's insane.
It's like in the high teens, low 20s, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Could you imagine taking out a 20% interest on a loan?
No,
That's
absolutely
madness. It's absolute
But
madness.
you explained it was like a quickie loan where you're like, help me, I'm drowning.
Those are the loans that you get when they don't want to do when you don't want somebody to do a financial check on you.
They're just like, here you go.
They'll give you the money day of if you
The bank employees must love
if
handing
you
out the quickie
agree.
loans.
Yeah, if you agree to a 20% loan.
I would say,
The first thing you have to do is you have to pay off the thing that has the highest interest rate.
Yeah.
That's the thing that you have to do first.
Mm-hmm. And we're chipping away.
And you don't pay off a credit card. What's your interest rate on your credit card?
It's not high.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's say it's 5%. I don't know. I don't know what your interest rate is. But let's say you have a 5% interest rate on a credit card, okay? It is absolute madness to take out a loan at 20% to pay off what you owe on that credit card, which is 5%.
Well, because the loan also covered what I owed the government, parking tickets. Like it shushed people.
Right.
It was a shush loan.
Right. But what you did was you took on extreme debt in order to rid yourself of low debt.
No, but I had to pay off the government right away.
The government of what? Of what? Taxes?
Taxes.
How much did you owe in taxes?
That was like when I had this really ridiculous tax guy doing my taxes, and he suggested I get an HST number, and then that just like was.
But what did you owe? What did you owe?
It was like $3,000, and at the time I'm like, I can't pay this off. What am I supposed to do?
But what's the consequences though?
I don't know. I have jail?
No, jail. You don't go to jail in this country for taxes.
What am I supposed? What would happen? I don't know. No one told me.
You make out a deal with the you call CRA and you work out a deal of a payment plan.
They call me every day. Apparently,
no, I know. Yeah, but that's what you do. You don't take out because the penalties on income tax, if you don't pay it, they're extreme, but they're not 20%. Right? You should do everything in your power to not take out a 20%. Interest rate loan to pay anything off.
I feel like you screwed yourself.
Okay, so answer the question.
Well, first of all, I wouldn't take out a loan at 20%.
Yeah, like I just wouldn't do that.
Also, I have been in debt before, and when you get to a point where you are in so much debt, you have to make choices. You have to make adult choices.
Yeah.
And I chose not to spend my money on certain things. I sacrificed some of the things that I was spending my money on so I could chip away at whatever bill it was that did have the highest interest rate, or whichever bill was the highest out of all of them, until I could get things kind of managed and start
But this isn't my first time, because I remember when I was younger, I got a massive credit card. Like the credit card was like a $5,000 limit or some ridiculous thing, and I used it to buy a fish aquarium.
5,000 or some ridiculous number.
And I bought a fish tank, fish, groceries. Like I bought all this
And
like,
how much?
fancy
And how long did it
things.
take you to pay off that $5,000 on that credit card?
5 years.
5 years.
The fish died.
Yeah.
Long
That's
ago.
a lot. That's actually not that bad, to be honest with you. $5,000 on a credit card, and you paid it off in 5 years. For most people, it takes much longer than that.
I remember back
Much
then it was
longer.
like I had to just like everything I made went into just take,
Yeah.
putting
And
it-
don't get me
sending it
wrong.
away.
I had to do debt consolidation as well because I got burned with income tax one year real bad, and then I also got burned with. I had one of those credit cards. I did you're in a mall. You're walking through the mall and there's a table there and they're like, hey, Capital One Visa. How about this? And I was like, cool. And it was a crazy interest rate on it. And I racked it up and I bought all sorts of music gear and I bought, leather pants and all sorts of other stuff. Next thing I know, I had $12,000 in a credit card at like 16-17%. I was just like, wow. And years later, when I got hit with income tax, I had to go and take out a line of credit.
Yeah.
At the bank. It was not 20% because I waited a week so they could do a background check on me. So it was like a modest interest rate, but I paid everything off with that. And then I only had one bill. And then so every single dollar that I made that was extra, I just threw it on that line of credit and eventually got it down. But it takes years.
It did.
Like it's years
Yeah,
to knock
I think
down
that's
that kind of debt.
once I was able to get it kind of managed, same thing with my bank. I just took out a line of credit. I paid off everything else, and then I just chipped away at that line of credit until it all kind of went away.
It's the interest, I guess, that the banks can use. Like they must make so much money on that.
That's how they make money.
That's why they have fancy furniture in the waiting room.
That's how banks make money.
Oh
but you
my
also
God.
spend your money on ridiculous things that you don't need to.
But how else am I, like, honestly, like, you have to enjoy life, too, a little bit, right? And you have to reap the rewards of a successful words. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
That's going to be the title of Maury's book. You have to reap the rewards of all the words.
Yeah. Sorry, that's all I got.
The end.
But yes, more. I would like for you to get your debt under control.
Do you want to help?
No, I don't.
Excuse me. For the past how long have we been like
All we've tried to do is help.
secretly behind the scenes, right? Not on the radio, not part of the podcast, anything. Had multiple conversations
No, I meant, like,
with you.
he takes complete control.
No. Had like full out honest conversations with you and said, Maury, here's exactly what you need to do to get your debt under control.
Mm-hmm.
How many times?
I listened.
Hundreds,
Like
at least.
we're doing not so good. We're doing better.
But the problem is because you're not honest with your husband. That's part of the big. That's a big
I don't
part
think
of the
that has
problem.
anything to do with it.
Every week on Instagram, you'll see at Kiss925 a picture that reads "Ask Roz and Mocha." That's where you can ask your questions, and we'll answer them for you on a future episode of a podcast. And of course, just like Ashley today, we'll invite one of you to ask your question on the phone.
Did we answer the question by Moises Abel?
Which one?
The one that said, hypothetically, if one of you was gay and single, would you date Maury?
You're the worst. You're the worst.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Powered by Air Transat. Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.